Name another NFL coach. Name another college football coach. Any type of football coach whose record is connected that much to one specific
First,
player.
you would have to find another coach who got a record like that, which they don't. You would have to find another coach with a resume like that, which they don't. So let's do that first before we answer that.
So you would say this.
See, that's where you.
I watched Drake May too. Why do you keep saying I didn't watch the games? Drake May was on my fantasy team. I watched plenty of Patriots games.
I could tell how you talking. You didn't watch, bro. I can tell. I can tell.
That's not making sense. You're literally using the comebacks as the reason Caleb is better than Drake May when Drake May wasn't in that position, and then you're saying, "Oh, well, it's because of the coaching staff." Caleb had a coaching staff revamp as well.
Caleb played against better.
He got Ben Johnson, who for the last 2 years then had no less than 14 games as a coordinator.
He had duels with better quarterbacks than Drake May did.
One game, winner takes all.
Man, there is no excuse
compared to the same as a 7-game series.
There is no excuse.
I didn't say he was the best.
10-point lead with 5 minutes left, and you got the ball, nigga. That's coaching. What are we talking about? That's 100% coaching.
Whoa.
A 10-point lead with 5 minutes left, and you have the ball.
You don't think that might have to do though with players being tired?
So it was all
coaching. Make a master plan, watch it backfire. Burn it all down and collect the ashes. Build it back.
Welcome to the All Grind Sports Show. We're politically incorrect. I go by the name of JC. Here are my wonderful brothers and co-hosts. As y'all see, we got a full house today, man. This is our official 2026 Super Bowl preview. And this is the big 6-0, right?
Damn.
No, it's 59. 6-0 is next year. I'm tripping. Still 59. Super Bowl 50. This is 6-0?
Yeah, 6-0.
Yeah, it's
positive.
60. Yeah.
Like Magic Johnson, very positive.
Very that's
Wait a minute. Time out.
Crazy.
How the fuck does the host from the Nosebleed show know the number to the All Grind show? What the fuck is going on here? How do you not know?
This is
Super Bowl. Super Bowl number.
I thought he said episode. I'm like, what the fuck?
I know that too over JC, but you know.
Goddamn, JC.
You know that over here.
So what episode is this?
Well, me?
You supposed to know this. I'm not supposed to know this. I'm supposed to be your backup.
You see him?
I'm supposed to be your backup.
Try to knock my game. I believe this is 183.
Damn, we're almost at 200. Holy shit.
Dear God, you don't know what number it is?
It's 183 or 184. One of the two.
Oh, come on, man. It's 183, brother. It's 183. I already knew the answer.
Just put it in your notes.
You knew the answer, but didn't answer. That's crazy work.
Because I was trying to make sure you proved your point. I will give you a chance to show up to the plate, and you didn't deliver.
He swung and you missed.
If you listen in your cars, if you at work, wherever you at, man, whatever your major platform is, I want to personally thank y'all for tuning in. Make sure you hit that auto download button on your major podcast platform. Again, thank y'all for running it up last year. We hit the 1,500 mark, and as Coop said last week, man, let's run it up and get it to 5K, man. And we on the road to 200, as y'all can see. Like I said, whatever the number is, we less than 20 away from episode 200, man. So it's still a great milestone and celebration. I believe what number is this? Our 5th annual Super Bowl preview.
Yeah, man.
So
JC, taking notes, man.
You be kind of treating that 1,500 downloads like that's some regular shit, homeboy. I want to say, man, props to you, man, for hanging in there. And now it looks like you on the other side of some shit now. Because 1,500 downloads, that is not stock. I got 1,073 on the Raider Ragu show for the year.
Oh, wow.
So that's what you did.
For some reason, I thought you had surpassed me because your spit be up there. We got this. I know I ain't done the introductions yet, but this is the YouTube sensation right here. So it means a lot.
Yeah, I'm talking about on the audio shit.
Yeah, the audio side.
Stats, yeah.
Props to you, brother. That's what's up.
Good job, bro. Good job, man. I'm happy.
Appreciate y'all. And as we always say to the fans, Y'all could have been anywhere in the world, but y'all here with us, and we appreciate that. So I'm gonna introduce my brothers, and we're gonna get into the spit today because we got a lot on the table to dissect. Damn. I know. Alexa and Siri, both of them be on board spit. I feel them. So first off,
we on to a great start.
Y'all see me clowning already, right? That shows how much we missed each other. It's been a while. First off, we got a long time no see in the building, man. And, holiday season kept him booked and busy, but he's back today. We got our youngin from the So Icy gang, tatted like a biker gang. Our guy Andre the Sports Junkie is back.
Man,
mute him after he said,
I wish he'll take that beanie off.
Patriot crap, and I ain't got time for it. Just mute him right after he said, "Hey," because he's gonna start with that Patriot stuff. I ain't got time for it.
Isaiah, you just back.
Hold on, Isaiah. He can't talk with how he was acting on the prediction episode. I wish he would come in here talking like that right now. I wish he would.
Can you blame me? You gotta understand.
LA nigga had to tell him about his squad.
You gotta understand, Ragu. What do you always say? Just because they look good on paper, it's not a paper game, and that's what I thought. I was like, man, on paper we look amazing, but you never know.
Nobody, I knew that.
But the beauty of it is, I just wanted to ask you guys because I'm very curious. Did you miss us?
No.
Did you? I know you missed them, Isaiah. And I say once again, I just want to say thank you once again for jumpstarting.
You don't understand how happy I was to find out Bill Belichick will not be a first ballot Hall of Famer.
Yeah, well, that's on some hate.
I was so pleased. I was so happy.
That's a Patriot hater right there.
People all up in my messages talking about some, hey, what you think? Man,
Isaiah, we'll get to that in a minute. That's actually our first topic. So you'll have plenty of time to go in.
Just to mention, we only got 2 wins on the season as Raider fans. And Ragu, can you tell me
3 technically, right? Didn't y'all get a gift at the end of the season? Andy Reid.
We won 3.
So we won 3.
Yeah.
I don't count that.
Don't shortchange yourself, brother.
I don't count that last one. I checked out after they secured that first round pick. I mean, that first overall pick. Anyways, we beat y'all to open up the season, so that means next year the sky's up.
That is crazy. One of y'all 3 wins was the.
But that shows you how fraudulent week 1 is in the NFL. Because we beat them boys on the road in New England, right?
Man, and that was the best thing that ever happened to him.
Just about. That's about the only real win they got on the season.
Next up, we got a representation of one of the only other teams that actually beat the team in the Super Bowl right now. We got the big dog, one of the big bros of the podcast. My guy,
they lost to the Browns.
Marvin Cool.
Ragu.
Nah, this guy right here, the other AFC North nemesis. They're one of the only teams to beat them this year.
Oh, okay.
Fellas, what's going on? Welcome back to the Super Bowl episode. Fuck both teams who are in there. Let's get it cracking.
To that. I'm with you on that one, brother.
Let's get it cracking.
Then next up, y'all know who it is. Probably our most familiar face of 2025. My guy, one of Cleveland's finest, straight from the nosebleeds. My guy, Tyrell Jackson.
Shower time. What's up?
All right. He was some bullshit. Real quick, Dre, unmute your microphone because you forgot to do something, man. You forgot to do something. Dre, you forgot to do something.
That nigga ain't
fuck Tyrell. Let's fuck Tyrell. We got it.
It's podcast
Thursday.
It's podcast Thursday. Come on now, Dan, get your shit together, Dre.
It ain't Tuesday.
And get it together, man. Let's first of all give an honor to the guy who's ahead of our lives. So glad to be here for another week, Super Bowl week, and
That shit
The
is
Browns
wild.
continue. Just when I don't think it can go any lower for the Browns, they find a way to go a little bit lower.
Why is it always about the Browns? Why do you always make it about
That's my
them?
team. That's my team.
Damn,
It's
Dre,
like
that
with you.
nigga Coop rubbing off with.
Hey, are we gonna talk about
That's
the
what Spit
Browns?
Coop would have said. Like, why
Are
is
we
he
gonna
talking
talk
about the
about
Browns?
Are we gonna talk about the splash hire?
Hey, look, man. I figured
Niggas over
y'all
there
talked
taking
about
tests.
plenty of coaching on y'all platforms, so I didn't want to make it redundant. So I was gonna leave it alone.
No,
Mentions being-
don't leave it alone. Don't leave it alone.
Hey, Tyrell, I heard y'all had niggas over there retaking the SAT and shit.
Crazy word.
Hey man, I was sitting there. I was like, I guess Tom Monkey wrote a better essay. I wonder if he did an MLA.
I was like, they ain't gonna get no goddamn.
And then now I'm hearing y'all decor one out too. On top of that,
They got them boys writing persuasive essays on why they should be an NFL head coach.
I'm like, man,
come on, man.
that's
now y'all should be y'all should be writing to them why they should be coming to Cleveland, not the other way around.
Exactly.
Like, Lord, what? You know, fuck the Philadelphia 76ers. I just got to say that too. Because that's where it started from. This whole analytical shit started with the Philadelphia 76ers and that trust the process bullshit.
Man,
so fuck them. Fuck them.
You guys are lucky to have a coach. And I want to see who he's going to put on his staff. Who's going to come?
Yeah, I'm curious too.
Pause.
Come to Cleveland.
No, it's just funny. It's just funny. I'm sorry. I know you're about to introduce the great one, Isaiah, but it's just funny how y'all nerds was so worried about who the Steelers was gonna hire. Who the fuck is y'all hiring? Y'all sound like a bunch of owls over there. Who that? Mike Jones.
I didn't know none of them niggas they was interviewing. I ain't know that.
Y'all should have hired Mike Jones, boy.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I mean his number's very 281-330.
Yeah. Let's get to the spit,
My
man.
fault. Yeah,
we having too much fun. Next up, y'all know we got the superstar in the building. If I'm not mistaken, he could correct me if I'm wrong. This might be his first football episode this season. I know he did a basketball one, but I don't think he's been on the NFL's.
No, he been in the cameo. He popped
I
that
think
one.
he had like a couple 2-minute cameos, but I think this is his first one. So the man who needs no effing introduction, y'all know who the F this is, man. My superstar, my brother, my guy Isaiah Anthony of the Antil Productions.
The Hall of Famer.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely.
Man, the Raiders actually disgusted me so bad. I stopped.
This nigga skipped the whole all grind season. That's crazy.
That's
crazy. The Raiders made this nigga skip a whole all grind season.
It wasn't because of that, but it was like, bro, I was watching by week 11. I completely checked out. Ragu, I'm sorry, I couldn't.
I was about to say you ain't even go. You know what I'm saying? Spreading no tears with the OG over there in the Ragu show.
I couldn't. I just could not take it, bro. Ragu can attest to this. It was just complete malpractice on what was going on in the Raiders building. To sit up there, because I need about 5 minutes, gentlemen. I'm sorry. I ain't even gonna get loud. I'm exhausted. Pete Carroll, you old senile man. You are so lucky I can't use the precise language that I want to use right now. But you old senile man, you had both your privileged kids up in there ruining an offense. Firstly, you got what's your name is Brennan? Yeah, Brennan. He's just as stupid as Brennan from Step Brothers. Okay, y'all remember Brennan on Step Brothers? He's just as stupid.
What is Brennan? Because why? Will Ferrell or
No, that's I think that's Will Ferrell. Anyways, yeah, that's Will Ferrell.
Either one of them.
This brother came in after watching the last 5-6 games of the season where JPJ got put at center and the offensive line graded out to be a top 10 offensive line. I don't put much in the PFF grades. I promise I don't, Jimmy. However, he comes in
ranked at like 15, so that told me all I need to know.
I agree. However, when you have this man come in, move him back to guard, put Alex Kappa in the starting lineup, I just don't know why we were doing that. And then and it showed that your PFF grade is last. You got DJ Glaze regressing, who showed promise last year. Now everybody's like, bro, there's no way he's an NFL offensive lineman.
Even
Pete
people
Carroll,
like
you got you got, but Ragu, you remember his rookie year? He was showing at least a little something.
He took
This
the
year
job
he looked terrible.
He took the job from Mumford his rookie year.
Then Pete, you had the nerve to say Stone Forsythe is playing some of the best football of his career, and that man gave up 8 sacks, if not more, in 5 games.
I think 10 sacks, I believe, he gave up.
I knew it was at least 8. I knew it was at least 8.
And Glaze gave up 11. Shit, if I'm not mistaken. This Glaze played a few more games in Forsythe.
You got a blank check. You got a blank check for your OC. You swear you know how to draft defensive backs, but I didn't see anybody back there who could make any plays. You brought Geno Smith over from Seattle.
Now there is the problem right there.
It was even
the problem right there, bro.
Ragu, you can't
Pete fired twice.
But my thing, no. Pete got Pete fired twice. Pete got Pete fired twice.
Is this a Super Bowl show or a Raiders show?
Because my thing is,
nobody heard you say that in so long.
My thing is,
like the good old days.
My whole thing is, the only reason I'm not gonna blame simply just only Geno. While he was a prime suspect, he was a culprit. He had a hand in it. When you see the run game is that bad, when the blocking is that bad on the offensive side of the ball, and then you like, well, dang, who's the offensive line coach? And it's this MF's son? Nah, I'm sorry. I gotta blame Pete because you so hard headed, you so thick in the gills that you won't even change nothing up. You seriously sat up there.
Ran across this.
Let us introduce the OG and talk about some Super Bowl. You got all summer to vet and focus on the draft picks.
Versus zone, this guy had 3 touchdowns and 14 interceptions. We can go on.
That's a mic drop. Yeah, last but not least, man. That was a whole show in itself right there. Last but not least, we got the OG and mentor of the AGS show, the YouTube sensation, none other than himself, Mr. Raider Ragu of the Raider Ragu show.
Yes,
guys, what's happening, man? Good to see everybody. And it is our favorite time of the year, especially for Dre. And it is also the saddest time of the year, too, because it is over after this. But yeah, thanks for having me. Let's go.
Yes, sir. So we didn't do the recap episode. I decided to do a 2-in-1 kind of thing this week. So, but before we get into that, we're gonna do we are gonna do a quick recap, and then we'll get into dive in more in depth into the Super Bowl matchup and what needs to be done and all that stuff. But before any of that, y'all know what the breaking news of the week is. Mr. Belichick was snubbed as a first ballot Hall of Famer. So no greater football minds to speak on something like this than the guys I got right in front of me. So because we took up so much time, let's try to keep it short and sweet, but get y'all spit off.
I'll keep it real
have at it.
Fuck him.
No, bro,
Fuck
8
him.
rings and he still doesn't get in.
Cry
It's
about
crazy.
Cry about it. Keep crying about it.
Everyone, just understand that's coming from a Raider fan, so don't worry about him. Okay, he doesn't understand winning.
You remember?
He doesn't understand winning.
No, hold on. Y'all remember he got up here on the podcast talking about it's okay to cheat. Deflate gate and
Isaiah, you also
definitely
are
is.
correct, I reckon.
You are politically
Y'all both
correct.
right.
There's no problem with that. Win's a win.
When the Hall of Fame voters collude to keep that same cheater out, now you want to act hurt. Ain't nobody trying to.
But here's my question, Isaiah. Here's my question though. Are they gonna do that to number 12 though? If that's what it's based on, are y'all gonna do that to him?
Fuck no.
That don't fit my narrative. That don't fit my narrative.
So you don't keep the flake gate out?
That's what I'm saying.
That don't fit my narrative.
The flake gate gets to go first ballot though?
Yeah, the flake gate gets to go first.
Because if he
my whole thing is Bill Belichick, is 83 and 144 without Tom Brady. 104 without Tom Brady.
That's nasty.
And what's Tom Brady record without Belichick?
He got a Super Bowl ring without him and 2 winning seasons.
Just saying, where does that stop? Like,
okay. Let's look up Tom Brady's record.
Like Brady, y'all act like Brady was Brady them first 3 Super Bowls.
They sure do.
Belichick is 219 and 64 with him.
Thank you. It sounded like he needed him a whole lot more. Tom Brady is 37 and 20 without Belichick.
But he just doesn't come into the league. And I feel like Bill Belichick had a huge part in that in the first 3 Super Bowls.
Man, that goes without saying.
So please explain to me what quarterback he has developed since Tom Brady, because he had nothing to do with Tom. That wasn't him. How come Tom's the only one he's developed?
Yeah.
How come Tom's the only?
He didn't need to develop anybody else. Was he had him?
So Mac Jones ain't come in and he couldn't develop Mac Jones.
Mac Jones was solid that first year.
He won 10 games and went to the playoffs.
Well, how come he can help Pam Newton recover from the
hold
on. Cam Newton.
No, Marv. Don't entertain his foolishness, because he's not finna sit up here and act like he wasn't calling Mac Jones all types of garbage, all types of trash that very next season when they started failing.
Because he was playing trash. I can't. What? If you start playing trash, nigga, I'm gonna go off the product on the field. But I've been on the firm belief, even when he was just balling on that stuff, I brought it up. People forget that he was playing cool that first season that he got to the Patriots.
Yeah, Flex, you too, motherfucker. If you're watching this, you said the same shit. I'll hear my phone call. Yes. I'll call that nigga too. Yeah, Flexy Flex.
Look, this clearly has nothing to do with football. I mean, it's that simple. It had nothing to do with football.
What's going on?
I'm just wondering. You still have not named the QB that he has developed, bro. Like, bro, he needed Tom more than Tom needed him, bro. You can miss me with that.
That could be true, but the resume is still the resume. Like, what are we doing?
Whatever. I don't know of any coach whose record is that trash.
And all his championships wasn't with Tom.
The other one, he was a defensive coordinator. I've been telling y'all he's an overglorified.
Okay, and the Patriots had a top 10 defense down there every year for that first half of his Patriots tenure that we're talking about.
Yeah, that's cute.
Y'all act like he was just sitting there just collecting championships, not doing something.
You're proving my point. Overglorified DC.
Except for the Moss in them, and they lost.
He's an overglorified defensive coordinator, in my opinion.
I think they're just punishing him for the video of people's practices and shit.
Yeah, Ragu, you remember that situation better than I would. So give me your professional take on this.
I feel like, being professional.
Real, you was like 10 years old.
I chose sports over cartoons, so I remember this shit.
Being professional.
You even question me on that.
I feel like he deserves to be here. He's been part of 8 Super Bowl winning teams. And I'll tell you something even crazier. You want to hear something that sounds crazy? Him and Brady, too. They played in 14 of last weekend's games. 14 of them, bro. Come on now. But I do think they punishing them for recording people's practices and shit. I guess they're just trying to make a statement about that. But
what do you think about the coward spit of not standing on what your vote was? Like, old boy talking about, I don't remember who I voted for, knowing damn well, like
you know how we say about these voters, bro. They get in there and they get a little too power hungry. You feel me? They get like almost an ego trip. Like, yeah, you used to talk that shit when I was trying to interview you. Now, look, I got you.
And that's what people were saying too. He wasn't the friendliest when it came to media. And same thing with T.O. Wasn't the friendliest when it came to media. And when they had their chance.
I mean,
that's not what it just. But it shouldn't be about that though, right?
No, but JC, how many times have I said on this show, particularly, that you have to be a media darling as well as the stats and the play back it up. You got to be a media darling. You got to be, and like some of these guys that's in the Hall of Fame, and there's no disrespect, but some of these guys get in over the other guys because they were media darlings. The media loved them.
I don't think Popovich is gonna have that problem personally.
But speaking of T.O., where was this energy at when he didn't get voted in?
I definitely had this energy. 100%.
Me too.
I definitely had this energy.
A lot of people,
and in a way, Coop, I'm glad you brought that up. In a way, that's probably why I'm not like more passionate, because I'm like, well, they did this with the T.O. very unfairly. And not only did they do it to T.O., they literally admitted that if they would have known he was going to respond the way he did, as far as like how he handled everything with the Hall of Fame, they're like, we probably wouldn't have voted for him again. There was voters who admitted that. So proving his point even further that your reason had nothing to do with football. And T.O. ain't never got suspended or arrested or accused of no cheating or none of that shit. So
well, the only time he got suspended was from Philadelphia themselves. When they shut him down for the rest of the 2005 season, that second year. That's the only time he got suspended. But besides it, there was a lot of outcry for. And by the way, I was 9 when that happened, so I do remember shit like that.
Bro, Belichick will be all right with his.
Yeah, Belichick will be in regardless. And the answer to the Deflategate thing,
25-year-old nurse taking care of him.
Let me tell everybody out here that got 2 ears.
That's what I'm saying. What if Bill don't even make it to the next Hall of Fame?
He will.
I'm talking about his, like, literally, they get his age.
Oh, okay, literally. I mean, maybe not. I don't know. I just, and let me say this for people that got 2 ears in the brain, right? Deflategate didn't fucking matter. Deflategate is the most overinflated shit I've ever seen, because the pages put belt stats on the coats anyway.
So why'd they do it?
Because Goodell don't fucking like.
People can say that all they want. Why'd you do it then, nigga?
They still put belts ass on them. It was
okay,
like, what, 45
so that makes it worse. So you didn't have to do it and you did it. That makes it worse, nigga. That don't help.
And Brady wasn't the only one to do that. Brady was Brad Johnson, a Super Bowl winning quarterback. Even Brad Johnson said himself that I used to.
That was said Brad Johnson. It's a reason why Brad Johnson had to do it. It's a reason why Brad Johnson.
No, what I'm saying is that Brady wasn't the only quarterback. That's
why you talking about Brad Johnson like he paid the man to talk about Super Bowl.
I'm not talking about it like he's like that.
I just lost a few brain cells from that shit. He said,
"Don't play that."
Oh, come on, man, for real. Stop with the Brad Johnson shit. Make us lose some brain cells on this motherfucker. Stop it.
The elite Brad.
Use your brain cells when I sit back and say that I was using him as an example.
I will say
that Brad Johnson is a Super Bowl winning quarterback.
Not as bad as recording the other team, though. I will say that. I will say taking a few pounds out of the ball is not as bad as fucking recording the other team's walkthrough.
Hey, we
we
needed
it. I do kind of remember. You didn't seem to be that hard on pause before I even say pause. You didn't seem to be that tough on Harbaugh when the Michigan spit happened, though. Because I remember we had an episode you and Famous going back and forth about that.
That was the sign language thing.
Yep.
Still in the sign.
Yeah.
Yeah, these guys were recording practice.
Literally recording practices.
Sneaking guys in and recording. They recorded y'all. I guess it was before you was around, fan, but that's how they say that's how they won that first Super Bowl.
It was that long ago?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm thinking it's like mid-thousands.
No, they did that shit for
right
years.
From the start, they said this guy.
I will say,
between that and playing them earlier that year in like week 10 on Sunday Night Football, that's why the Patriots won that Super Bowl.
Yeah, because even because Josh McDaniels took that practice to Denver, and even he was like, "Yeah,
he got caught.
I forgot what player said. Yeah, what player said that, but he was like, the first 5 games, he was like, the coach would tell him, if you turn around right here at this moment, it's gonna be right in your hands, or you're gonna knock it down. And sure enough, all of them had their best season, like first 6 games, and then he got caught with it, and then they lost like 9 out of the next 10.
That was the program. You know, as I think about it, Coop, we was talking about it earlier, right, this morning.
Yeah.
This is a statement of saying that they're telling Belichick, nigga, that was great. That's what they say.
That's really all it is. Like, they could try to use all the other cheating, spit, and all that, but I know y'all not gonna do that to him. So, I mean, that's really all y'all saying.
They said,
and why I think it's unfair, Ragu, because if Belichick, let's say Brady goes to the Bucs, right, and Belichick just says, "I'm gonna just walk away. I'm not coaching ever again." I don't think we're having this discussion. I think everything that's transpired after that, obviously including Brady winning, but everything that's transpired after that is what people are holding against him for what he did the 20 years prior.
What did he also do before that? He was a bumco head coach, man. He wasn't nothing until that boy Tom Brady put on that 12 jersey, came out there. I don't care what you holler about.
But all that being said,
I don't care what you holler about.
He still has a better resume than every first ballot coach that got
in. Name me.
Even with that being said,
name me another head coach who has gotten away with full-on cheating like that.
Don't be mad because we're willing to do what's necessary.
Record is full on, pause, connected to one player. To one player.
So it don't count?
One team, one player.
So it don't count.
He's an overglorified.
Because did basketball do that to Phil Jackson? He ain't win spit without Kobe or Jordan. Phil ain't win Jack Smith without Kobe or Jordan.
The difference in what you just said was at least his transferred over from Chicago to LA. Bill Belichick
transfer over to New York.
Leave us out of it. Leave New York out of it.
So my thing is, Bill Belichick didn't do well as a head coach before the Patriots. He was all right.
Bro,
before Tom.
Phil Jackson
the
walked
Patriots.
into a brewing Chicago Bulls who was already right effing there. They were already right there with the best player on the planet at the time.
So
that's what he walked into.
And this the same thing.
Jordan retires. This nigga didn't go back to the finals during that time. In fact, the nigga was under 500 by the time Jordan got back.
Yeah.
You done?
Look up that season.
Let me know when you finish. You done?
Done with that portion.
So
go ahead.
So you're talking. So again, you can only point to that one season where Jordan was retired. We're halfway through it before he came back. They were under 500. Oh, season. So okay. So what about that first season? Did they not make the playoffs?
They did.
Did they not make the East?
So hold on. Belichick made the playoffs without Brady too.
Divisional round.
So that's the same split. They both made playoffs without the guy.
Oh, you killing me, son.
Then he inherits a team that has Kobe and Shaq, who also was on the brink.
That was more a product of Boo Boo division.
So my whole thing is why couldn't those other coaches? Why couldn't those other coaches consistently get over the hump? Yeah, since they had Jordan, you said the best player in the world. Now they had Jordan. They had Pip.
This probably has never been said and I'll probably get killed for it, but I don't give a F, bro.
Bill
With how
Hurst is
Detroit was
good.
imploding
That's
in that 1990
exactly.
season, with how they were already imploding in that 90 season, bro.
Also,
I think Doug Collins still probably gets that at least that first one. I'm not saying he wins 11, but he at least gets that year for sure if he's still there. Because that was his spit anyway.
Gentlemen, thank you. You just admitted to me that Jordan and the Bulls benefited from league expansion.
I didn't
Thank you.
say spit about expansion.
Thank you.
I didn't say anything about expansion.
You just said the way the Pistons imploded. Why did they implode?
Well, yeah, part of it was niggas that they had to get, but they got they got rid of players before they win the second one. They got rid of players before they win the second one. That's not all what I'm saying.
We all saw the 30.
You see how you trying to twist that spit back to your Bron sexual comments? It has nothing to do with
What did this have to do with Bron? Did I bring up Bron? You brought up Bron. I didn't say anything about Bron.
I know what you.
I haven't said a word about Bron.
I know what you're doing.
I haven't said a word about Bron.
Detroit was imploding in more ways than just having to get rid of a couple players. Mahorn wasn't even on that second team.
Sure, buddy.
Bottom line is,
sure.
The AFC least was whack as hell. They was soft as shit.
If anything, use that as an argument then. I'm saying use that as your argument then.
You didn't let me finish. You didn't let me finish. That's the thing is you wouldn't let me finish. You wouldn't let brother finish.
You asked a specific question about other coaches who had a similar trajectory. I brought up Phil Jackson.
I didn't ask that question. You just brought up Phil Jackson.
I didn't.
What was the exact? You asked about name another coach. Whatever it was you said. It was something. I'm paraphrasing.
I said connected to one player. You named two players.
Kobe and Jordan. I mean, what?
That's two players. That's two different players.
I remember. Hold on. As a Laker fan, I remember Phil specifically saying he wasn't coming to the Lakers until we got more help. In that 07-08 season. I remember that again.
Once again.
So he was telling you, like, nigga, you need to have the chips laid already before I walk in and coach this.
And then once again, you're comparing apples to oranges.
What you gonna say? Oh, it's basketball
versus football.
Oh, it's basketball. That's what you gonna say? Like, come on, man. It's a coach that's connected.
So Ragu. Are basketball and football even close to winning the same as a team sport? And how much responsibility is demanded by each and every player?
No, we know that.
But you over here trying to give credit to one player, though. But meanwhile, you're contradicting yourself because you're trying to give credit to one player right now.
I asked whose record. I asked what coach. I said
need great players.
I do agree with that. I don't disagree with that. However, I'll make it this simple. Name another NFL coach. Name another college football coach. Any type of football coach whose record is connected that much to one specific
First you would have to find another coach who got a record like that, which they don't. You would have to find another coach with a resume like that, which they don't. So let's do that first before we answer that.
You would say this bum coat artist got blessed with the best quarterback of all time.
He was not the best quarterback of all time when Belichick got there, Isaiah.
That's a fact.
That's the part that you're missing.
That's a fact. He went from fourth string to second string, and for real, Brady wouldn't have seen the field if it wasn't for Mo Lewis. They had just signed Bledsoe to a 10-year contract.
10-year deal, yeah.
Was it $100 million?
$100 million, and it was a record at the time.
Again, y'all pulling straws.
Did Belichick develop Brady, or was Brady determined to be good? Because
I think two things are true.
The track record is he didn't develop any other quarterback.
Okay, I will say this. I think two things are true.
Hold on.
I think two things are true.
My other thing is we've watched Brady win in high school. He won in college. He won without Belichick. We have not seen Belichick win a thing without that.
And that right there.
What did Brady win in college?
That is
he won a national championship at Michigan.
That's what the voters were fucking saying right there again.
Was it the Fiesta Bowl, Isaiah?
You won a national championship.
Was he on the team? Because he had a lot of issues staying on the field.
Yes, he was.
He was on the team, but was he the quarterback?
He was on the team.
I know he was on the team. Was he the quarterback?
Yes, nigga. Look
Because they kept choosing. Because they kept choosing between him and Drew Henson.
First ballot because that shit was all because of Tom. That's what they're saying.
Then that, you know what that means? That means that Tampa Bay Super Bowl was the worst thing that ever happened to Belichick.
It was. Absolutely.
No, you're right. That was bad.
Because at the same time,
hold on, which is funny, ironically, Ragu, because as I recall, when all grind was getting cracking, that was the biggest argument me and you used to have. Is I was trying to give Brady credit for it, and you was talking about how loaded the damn team was, and now that same thing is being used against Belichick to help Tom.
Different motives, different prerogatives.
The coach can switch things and say, "Hey, look, that roster looks good. I'm gonna go over there." The quarterback can do that, and that's what the quarterback did. But Belichick was stuck with what he had put together or whatever. Brady looked at the league, looked at the rosters, and was like, "Okay, these guys. That's the difference."
And then brought his people over there on top of that.
Okay,
usually
we can exclude
a bad team, right?
You can exclude Brady from winning in college. Technically,
the quarterback in this
quarterback.
Case, as a free agent, you're not going to a bad team. You're going wherever you want to go, and Brady did that. So it's a little bit different. Yeah. I knew you was going to cover that, JC. I knew you was going to cover
that. Any last words on that?
I just think there's a lot of.
It was more Tom than you. They made a statement,
and that's the moral of the story. Yeah.
Yep. Now, do we agree with that? I guess is the question.
Well, that's not even my question, Ragu. My question is, even if that's true, is that enough to keep him from being a first ballot Hall of Famer?
For me, it is. Because on top of getting
to me, that's the real $1 million question.
Because on top of you having the best quarterback of all time, you cheated. You cheated on top of that. But
so did that quarterback. But why is everybody ignoring that? So did that quarterback.
So hold on, y'all think? So you honestly think that it was Tom's idea? He came in and said, "Hey, bro, go start recording."
If me and you go rob a bank, do you think they give a damn who idea it was to go rob the bank, and we both robbed the bank?
So you think that program wasn't in place before he got there?
I mean, there was no accusations before that. We'll never know,
brother. It's your.
The only reason why the accusations came out in the first place is because of Eric Mancini. That's the only reason why it came out.
Hold on, Isaiah.
It's the same thing. It's the same thing with the Boston Red Sox in 2018 when they cheated the Dodgers.
Win's a win.
In 2018, when the Red Sox in 2018 when the Red Sox cheated the Dodgers, none of the pitchers had no idea that the trash bin thing that had been brought over from Houston was even going on.
I can't speak to that. I didn't dig into details of any of the baseball cheating split other than the Astros.
So, and then if you listen to most of the players who came over and when Josh McDaniels brought that crap over to Denver from New England when they were recording practices in the first 6-7 games and stuff like that, when he said they was balling, none of them knew that the coaches were going to record practices. What happened is they would come and tell them, "Hey, sit right here in this spot. It's going to be right there. Go right there in that spot. It's going to be right there. Hey, play this cover too, but drop back a little bit further because he likes to throw it right over the top, right here, and you'll have a pick." They're not actually going over there and showing them the recorded practices. Players talk too much.
So what you're saying is Brady didn't cheat. That's what you're saying in a nutshell. Brady never cheated.
Brady himself didn't cheat. He benefited from the cheating. Yes, he absolutely did.
So that doesn't inflate his resume? If you benefited from cheating?
Doesn't fit my prerogative.
Let's ask a serious question here. Besides the goofball up there, does anybody really give a fuck if he's going to the Hall of Fame or not?
Oh, I don't really care.
I told you, because of the T.O. split,
it's just I hate
it's the only reason why I'm not more passionate about it. Because it's like y'all did T.O. like that. I really don't give a damn that you did the old tall guy like that.
Thank you.
That was egregious itself. So
there you go.
Football guy, I kind of, I want to be able to have an opinion on it, but I really don't.
But Coop, you know what? This is also something I think about, and why another reason I'm passionate about it. Because if you could do Belichick like that, what they gonna do to your boy, Tom? when it's all
Jack
said and
of all
done.
shit.
How they gonna do him if they could do Belichick like that? What the f you think they
They
gonna do
gonna
to him?
treat him. They gonna treat
That's
him.
that's another reason why I feel like we should speak up as well. Because if they could do the
The
greatest
question is,
quote
though,
unquote
the
coach
question
ever,
is,
we don't stand a damn chance when the time comes.
but the question is whether you believe Mike Tomlin is a Hall of Fame head coach.
I think he's Hall of Fame.
Certainly
Absolutely.
not first ballot. Certainly not first ballot.
That's my only thing. Is he a first ballot Hall of Fame head coach? I'm not even hating on him. He is a very good coach.
My question to y'all is, why do y'all think he's not first ballot?
I mean, brother, he only has one Super Bowl. He has when I say one Super Bowl,
I was about to say only
in respect to some other coaches, and you're talking about first ballot. We're talking about first ballot here.
So every coach that's gone to the Super Bowl first ballot has multiple Super Bowls.
I'm not saying that. However, if you want to go based off of your boy, who has been left out of the Hall of Fame and things of that nature, they set a different standard, did they not?
Who are you talking about?
Between Brady and Belichick, did they not? Since you want to say it's never going to 8 Super Bowls, that's unheard of, never going to happen again. 6 as the head coach, he set a new standard, did he not?
Absolutely.
I don't understand. Set a new standard regarding what though?
As far as coaching,
On what a first ballot Hall of Fame head coach is.
He should be a first ballot Hall of Fame.
That's the problem. Now you just said that's not the standard.
I'm gonna read.
I'm saying.
I want y'all to hear the 5 first ballot head coaches.
Even before this, I'm sorry, I wouldn't necessarily have put Mike Tomlin in first ballot. I would have still put him in, probably not first ballot.
I think he's asking JC, like, does this set a standard for coaching now? If this fool didn't get in first ballot,
it absolutely does.
Well, that was my point. Cool. That's what I'm saying. It's not really about Belichick or why I'm so passionate. I'm thinking specifically about yo boy. Like, what the hell they gonna do to him? Like, it was a question of maybe is he first ballot? Now it's like there's no way they can make him first.
But here's the thing: there's coaches who don't have a ring that's in the Hall of Fame. So when the time comes, we're just gonna have to talk about it again. We don't know.
Here are your first head coaches.
It doesn't matter, Tyrell. It don't matter who the coaches are.
They just set such a high bar.
Because it's the president, right?
This is what it really comes down to for me. Yeah. I feel like by them doing this, you just set such a high bar for them to be able to F over Ken Volk to us. You know what I'm saying? People that look like us. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, you could do T.O. times 10 now because now they could just point to, we didn't even let Belichick in first ballot.
Yeah, yeah.
That's honestly what rubs me the wrong way with this.
Good point.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
Yeah, I get what you were saying. That's what I'm saying. I kind of get what both of y'all were saying. That's what I'm saying. But it's just like...
it's just my thing with Tomlin is across 19 seasons, while he has maintained never having a losing record, it is some of the playoff letdowns that we have seen, especially here in the past recent years, where they had teams that you would look at and you like, especially the way they played throughout the season, you think they would make it further than the wild card round or even the divisional round after getting a bye. I'm sorry, he's 8-12 in the playoffs. Granted, he does have a Super Bowl championship. I'm not denying that, but first ballot, I don't think so. Hall of Famer, yes. No. First ballot, no.
I feel like
I would have said that before.
What does it take?
I would have said that before Belichick.
Honestly, at the end of the day, you would just vote no then. That's all. That's it.
No, I'm not saying. And again, I said just on the first ballot. Second and third ballot.
But generally, what does it usually take to be first ballot?
Multiple.
You did something that hasn't been done before. We can say that about Tom. He has things on his coaching resume that hasn't been done before and got the Super Bowl for good measure.
Things or a thing? You have one thing
that no one else has ever done.
I don't know. I think if Belichick is not a first ballot, Tomlin's not a first ballot. Belichick has the resume of all the 5 first ballot Hall of Famers, if not more.
That's not my point. My point is you guys just forced it to where Tomlin there's no question that he's not first ballot now because of what you just did. Before it was like at least maybe there's a conversation. There's zero conversation now because of what they just did.
And I agree with that.
And honestly, it should be zero conversation, or I'm not gonna say should be.
It
will
be
zero conversation going forward for any coach going forward.
Agree.
And maybe even some players that I think might get upped over because of this.
I'm looking to say I didn't feel nobody's practice. I'm just saying. You spending too much time on this.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right. We got our clip for this, Ragu.
I'm sorry. This is fucking ridiculous.
All right, on to the next, man.
I got a lot of split shit to say to Dre and everything, bro. So let's go.
Oh yeah, for sure. So let's knock this recap out. We should be short and sweet, and then we're gonna dive into the Super Bowl matchup. So we'll start off with the AFC championship game that ended up kind of looking like an old school game with all the snow. I don't remember the last time we seen that degree in the playoffs.
Let me go on a rant real quick, bro, on your show real quick. I'm sorry. Listen, I know John Facenda and NFL Films like to talk about the weather and all that shit in the
autumn wind.
But I am tired of being robbed of good football in the championship round because of fucked up weather. All right, let's go, man. Go ahead.
That's part of the game, right? Ragu? It's the weather.
Yeah.
Part of the game.
I mean, Ragu's been the victim of the weather, though.
Oh, well.
I've been the victim of it, too. I've been the victim of it, too, and I hate that shit, so.
So what's your thoughts, man? Donkeys and Pats.
Who gives a fuck?
The Patriots played against Jared Stidham. Right, man. Like, let's be for real. That's the reason why they didn't.
I'll give Tyrell his flowers, though. He did hold his own better than I thought it would go. Most of us thought it would go.
Peyton cost them the Super Bowl. They could still be playing right now because wasn't nobody going to score in that snowstorm.
No.
So if you could shoot the field goal when the sun was out, it'll be 10-10 right now. Still, they're still.
We always say one thing we always preach on the show is that you don't want to leave.
He ain't lying to you. Them boys will still be playing
what
right
does this
now.
asshole do? He fires guys. It's your fault.
Hey,
it's your fault.
I couldn't be more glad to see Sean Payton lose in the playoffs. So I'm perfectly fine. Whatever you want to do, how you want to save face. I don't give a damn. I'm just glad that nigga ain't in the Super Bowl.
But we always preach on this show too is like one thing from regular season, especially in the postseason. One thing you got to be able to do is capitalize on points when points are given. Because this, like I said, you're in the postseason, so it's not a guarantee you'll make it back to that spot.
So look, here's my thing. I've been watching plenty of games when they was watching lightning in the area, right? And they know exactly when to take the people off the field and all that, right? So you mean to tell me they didn't know that snowstorm was coming? And it was sunny as it was. And you didn't just take the point? Come on, bro. That game, they played two different games. They played the sunny game.
I missed most of the first half because I was asleep. I had a graveyard that night. So when I seen when I seen the highlights, I was like, "What game is that?" Like that ain't the game I was watching. Because by the time I started watching,
by the time it got like the middle of the third, it was like towards the end of the third quarter, all the way through the fourth quarter. That's when the snow really hit. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like they didn't take the points when they needed to take the points.
They couldn't even clear off the yard marker. We didn't know where the ball was at.
And I'm glad
the game. You didn't know where the ball was. All you could do was look at the goalpost. That's the only reference you had.
And when I seen that split, I was so glad that Josh Allen had already lost because he thrives in conditions like that. Oh, he would have loved that split. Like I feel like he would have when it gets to snowing and bad weather for some reason, man. Like he knows how to maneuver through that split and take off when need be. I think he would have got that split. So I'm glad he didn't get in no situation like that. That was one thing I was glad about.
Bro, it was terrible. The weather robbed us of a decent football game. On all of the games in the playoffs where the weather held up, we had great games. I'm just saying, bro. And I know they're not basketball players, okay? Where they inside and away from the elements. But I'm just saying, I for one, I am tired of being robbed at this time of year, man.
Well, Ragu, it sounds like you're a fan of all the developments with all these teams moving their stadiums and the domes. Then that's what it sounds like to me.
Yes, I am. I was telling Coop earlier, if you live in that cold shit, if your games stadium, your team stadium is in some cold shit, bro, where it's gonna be snowing and shit, put a roof over that shit.
Yeah. So let me ask this. Is Sean Payton the first ballot Hall of Famer?
No.
Oh, Lord.
No.
Based on what I know about Peyton, I would say no, but maybe I'm a little ignorant to his resume. Okay. Based on what I know, I'll say no.
Okay. Right, so they won when he was an assistant too at New York Giants. No, huh? They didn't win, right? And then he only won the one bowl.
Bounty Gate. Talking about Gates.
Bounty Gate.
You guys are mad at Bounty Gate.
Yeah, it's not that bad.
I ain't mad at him.
Ragu, thank you.
I'm not gonna lie. Bounty Gate got us killed Brett Favre, so I don't care.
Yeah. That probably was the best thing that came from that. I ain't gonna lie to you. No,
When we watched that Saints Vikings game, it was so good.
So now we taking the juice of what Gates we care about. That's what we doing.
No, I never tripped about
we ain't trying to go back to the bill thing.
To play better on defense and to hit motherfuckers, like what's wrong with that?
To hurt.
I'm just
people. It's a
Tyrell,
difference.
think of it like
okay.
this. Remember when you were a kid?
There's a difference
Dad was like,
between
if you hit a home run, I'll go get you that video game. It's kind of like that, just with money.
Thank you.
What did Cam Newton say? They be saying, like, when people come tackle you and stuff like that. Get over here. Get your head. They are out there to hurt each other already, bro.
You're right.
It was said on the football field, bro. Man, come on, bro. Stop playing with me, bro. Stop
you know
playing
what?
with me.
Now that I think about it, I do remember having coaches in Pop Warner. They used to give us little bets and shit. I think it was our championship game or our Super Bowl. And he had bets for like if we lay a nigga out to where he can't get up type shit. So.
My whole thing is
we was kids.
Both coaches you must have had some Ronnie Lott players on your defense then.
Both coaches
on a swivel.
The reason why I asked that question, both coaches have similar resumes. The only thing that Tomlin has is that he has not gone under 500. And then most of the time, when Sean Payton was under 500, you know what his record was? 8-9 or 7-9. Now that we have a 17-game season, he's 184 for 108 versus Tomlin's 193, 114-2. They both have above 628 win percentage.
Yeah, but I said, guess what? F Sean Payton. How about that?
Yeah,
how about it be as simple as that?
Exactly. Is Mike McCarthy a Super Bowl head coach? I mean, first ballot Hall of Fame.
What about the games? Who gives a fuck?
I thought we was done with coaches.
Isaiah trying to steer us off the Super Bowl.
No, Marv. Don't get him out of this. He's a grown man. Let him
Yeah, let's hear what you think about y'all coach, Marv. Is McCarthy? Is he Marv?
Because Mike McCarthy got
if he get a Super Bowl with the Steelers, I know he is.
Mike McCarthy got a similar resume to Mike Tomlin too.
Yeah, I said that earlier too, Isaiah. Did we hire the same guy? That's what I said.
Yeah, he sure did, man. Hey,
I'm just saying, if those two guys aren't like, I'm just saying, and I'm not even taking up for Sean Payton, but if those two guys aren't first ballot Hall of Famers, then neither is Mike Tomlin.
I ain't gonna lie.
But once again, like Ragu said earlier, Mike and Mike.
Isaiah, that comment. Isaiah,
that statement. Cheating though. They didn't get caught cheating.
Hey, I ain't gonna hold on, cool. I ain't gonna lie, Isaiah. That statement was real. All lives matter. I ain't gonna lie to you. That was a very all lives matter statement to make on this podcast.
So you trying to make? Shut up, man. Shut up, man. I ain't even gonna entertain your BS, man. Shut up. I ain't even gonna entertain your BS, man. Shut up, man.
All right, back.
Isaiah with that one.
He was trying to get me started, Ragu. I could already see we was gonna be here for 40 minutes.
That was
Let's go.
Yeah,
All right, back to regular schedule programming. Any last thoughts on the snow game?
Only black head coach in the damn league, damn near with some success. They let coach longer than 2 seasons. He talking about some that's real all lives, man. Oh, he rage baited me. He got me. I ain't even gonna lie. He rage baited me. He got me. Let's go. Let's go.
All right, we got the thriller. We got the thriller in Manila. Rumble in the jungle. We had the NFC West matchup, man, for the championship game.
Man, don't overhype the game just because it was your boys. Calm down.
Like how you
exactly. Talking about thriller in Manila.
How you feel about
all this?
Ragu, I had a few days to sit in my tears, in my hurt, in my distress. All right, so
you see how quick and ready he was to send that message to the chat that if they had won, boy, he was quick and ready to start talking.
Nigga, I was working for 2 days straight after that.
Yeah, whatever. It don't matter.
He was working.
But no, you remember how it was the divisional weekend. He all quiet as soon as game over. What I told y'all. He ain't come in the chat with none of that this weekend. Well, that was that this weekend, JC.
Hey, I just want to. I thought about you, man, when the dude dropped the punt on the.
I knew we lost when that happened. I knew that the game was over when that happened. Before he even scored, by the way. I lost all hope when that's what happened because it was already tight, back and forth. Like we
that takes the wind out.
I knew we wasn't getting the ball coming out of halftime, so I was already a little nervous because we ended the half trash with that terrible time management and ended up down 4 instead of up 3. And then we were able to get a 3 and out. So I'm like, okay, cool. It's a good position to be in. And then what the F this nigga do? When he did that, I said, this over with. Like, that just cost us the game. And we still had our chances after that, but it was ultimately, as you've seen, it was too much to overcome.
Yeah.
It was the best day of the season. Boy,
it's hard. It's very hard to win games when your special team spits the bed like that, and in that type of era, it's very, very hard to win a game like that, especially a playoff game.
Hey, so Dre, I'm gonna tell you something funny, bro. I'm watching the game. I was kind of busy. I was, in and out of the room looking at it, and this is a testament to how much I truly hate the Patriots, bro. I didn't even realize it.
Damn.
I found myself rooting for the donkey, bro. Like,
wow.
What's going on?
Wow. That's shocking.
I had to leave out of the room and go outside, bro, and walk it off because I was disappointed in myself. But I found myself, you know how when you're watching the game and you trying to help the player run a little bit or block or something? I fucked around was helping the donkeys. I'm like, oh, man.
It's crazy. I hated like half the. Now that I think about it, I hated over half the teams on the AFC side. I don't F with neither one of these teams.
Championship was a miserable AFC championship for me.
Yeah, I didn't F with either of the teams in the championship. I didn't F with the Donkeys or the Bills. Like, I wanted all the niggas to lose.
I could have stood the Bills winning more than
hell nah. You know what type of time all them racist people online would have been on if that would have happened? This nigga make a Super Bowl, let alone win. I wanted to see them tears. People up here. I wanted to see them tears. F that. That was a beautiful day on my timeline.
I love trolling the Bills.
And then Marv, the memes you posted after the Josh Allen loss.
Yeah. Mr. Make-A-Wish. But he out the playoffs. We ain't talking about that, bum.
Mr. Make-A-Wish Foundation, Josh Allen over there.
Make-A-Wish MVP.
Real talk to me. What you think of the NFC game?
We're not talking about Josh Allen, but we're going to keep it about that while. He got his coach fired, too.
Way to go, Allen. Nice.
Watching that press conference was crazy. He was like, I looked around the locker room and I just thought, we hit a wall. I went up to Josh Allen and I was like, that was a catch, damn it. I was like, oh my gosh, this is worse than Jimmy Haslam. Holy fuck, dude.
No, that was worse than what's his name, Woody Johnson over at the Jets. Boy, that was
Yeah,
terrible.
that shit
boy.
was crazy.
That boy got up in there, and then my thing was throwing Sean McDermott under the bus
Under the
for
bus like
the
fucking
Keon
crazy.
for the Keon Coleman's draft pick. When they got y'all got the GM in 4K at the combine saying, "Yeah, I'm glad Keon ran a whatever he did on the 40.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be acceptable for us to draft him there."
Hey, you talk about the young man while he's still on your team.
Interview he did? Did you see the radio interview he did after the draft? The GM?
No, I didn't even see it. I didn't see that.
I got to show you that clip, man.
God.
He was
I thought we were
shitting
talking
on
about
the
the NFC
fans,
game.
bro.
Why are we talking about them bum dudes?
Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
This gonna be my last comment. Let me tell you something. If I was Sean McDermott, but the way I would have went off, boy, up in that building, after I would have saw them reports, boy, I would have made the angry black man stereotype of a show thing, boy, because they would have seen the wrath of
And now
God coming
that's
down
round to be your
in
next
that
coach,
building.
nigga. So might want to
No,
quit talking.
yeah, buddy, we're talking to Clint Kubiak this weekend, brother. Nice try. Nice try. Getting them on a plane.
Real, talk to me, man. Your insight on NFC Championship game.
Why do we keep getting these games of the week? Like that's just all I gotta say, man. It's just that was one of the best NFC title games of all time to me. To be honest, not even instant reaction. Like that was just a great game. Had great drama.
That's what it might have been.
Every
a little
single
chilly,
aspect of the
but
game.
minus the snowstorm, right?
Yeah.
You see how that works? Minus the snowstorm, we had a nice football game.
Yeah, he is really mad at that snowstorm.
He's
I'm
pissed.
had it up to here with that shit, bro. I'm sorry.
I mean, the Philly and Rams game was a great game, though.
Playoff snow triggers Raiders fans, so it makes sense. It makes sense.
maybe it is.
PTSD, a little bit of Vietnam flashbacks. That's what it do.
Maybe
That's why
so.
he hates
Maybe
it.
so. Maybe
So that must have really killed you seeing Vinatieri up there then.
I didn't see him.
Snowstorm plus that nigga get on stage.
I didn't see
That
him.
nigga did get on. Oh my goodness.
Hey man,
And what a time! Well, what a coincidence to bring him back right then and there too.
Oh my goodness. Overall, no, just a great game.
Even the Houston game.
We're gonna say this.
The Houston game was trash.
Yeah. I would say this, man. A lot of people, including myself, thought the Darnold was gonna Darnold, and he didn't. He delivered. Like he went toe to toe with a Hall of Fame quarterback. Like toe to toe, word for word, bar for bar.
Nah,
like,
Sam. Hey,
Sam did his thing, man.
I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro. This is the best way I could put it, bro. And I was not expecting this. He came into the game with two touchdowns and 6 interceptions against the Rams this season. Not even including the Vikings game where he spit the bed too.
Yeah.
Sam Darnold, in my opinion, pretty much had a perfect game.
Yeah.
And that's the best way.
Picture perfect game.
He was literally perfect. Every time I thought, like, okay, here it comes, or he finna do some bullshit.
No.
He was making the right throws.
That
come on,
is
man.
crazy.
Anyway,
that is
he was making the right throws at the right time.
Here he comes. Whoa.
You can't say shit on this shit. Everybody just mute. Just can't say shit, man. No, I agree. And then that's the thing,
we'll
too.
do sign language for the rest of the show, guys.
You
I'm trying to finally get a nigga his flowers. Look, Ragu,
It's all right. I understand.
You had a perfect quarterback battle. You had a perfect wide receiver battle. You had, Sam Darnold exercising pass failures. With him spinning.
Man.
Nigga is stupid, man. He dumb as hell.
Nigga Isaiah, bro. When you going on the football break again? I'll see you on the trade deadline episode, nigga.
And not only that, but hey, you also had Cooper Kupp with a revenge game moment. It was just all the way down.
I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. That was probably one of the worst things of everything that happened on Sunday, bro. The fact that not only did Sam Darnold have a perfect game, but Cooper Kupp got a crucial touchdown.
Yeah.
The fact that he got a touchdown at all. Cooper
But
Kupp got a
he got
touchdown
that tutty.
in a game that sent
man.
us home in the NFC Championship. Do you know how effing
First
hurtful
down,
that
his
felt?
last
Yeah,
first
thought-
down of the game sent y'all to the house.
Boy.
Do you
And I'ma
know
say
how
this.
hurtful that got to
Ooh.
feel? And this is why
No.
teams usually don't send niggas to their division, even though we technically didn't. We let him go where he wanted to go. But
Yeah.
the fact that this nigga ain't did spit all season and gets a touchdown against us to send us home. We lost by 4.
Isn't life funny?
It hurts.
But
not only that, they're a lot. Another thing people don't realize is that all pro linebacker they got over there, Mr. Ernest Jones. Yeah, we drafted him, and we sent him over. We kind of did him the way we did golf. We sent him over to Tennessee to die because we didn't want to pay him. And now this nigga ends up on Seattle, and he's on his way to the Super Bowl. And by the way, got his first All Pro.
Oh man, my bad.
I'm gonna say this.
Yeah,
about
to add more insult to injury.
I will say shout out to Kubiak and whatchamacallit. What's the OC for the Rams? LaFleur? Isn't he a LaFleur?
Yeah,
Mike, brother.
Yeah, bro. They were drawing that shit up, boy, on Sunday.
Yeah,
boy, them boys.
I was shocked that we did their defense like that, though.
Them boys went to the lab and said, "All right, watch this.
We gonna start.
My
They was
God.
out there. They were Walter White out there, man.
Boy, they was auditioning for some head coaching
There was
jobs with
There
the
was
way
only
they
two
were
games.
plays.
I think the Seahawks only had like 2 games where they
Trey-
gave up
Trey
more than
Tucker,
300.
You beat Smith and Jigba. You know, I need you to be watching Smith and Jigba right now, Trey Tucker. That's what I was sitting there saying,
Bro, the whole time I'm sitting up, I'm like, bro, by God, please get me one of these coaches.
If I'm not mistaken,
draw
I think
plays.
there was only 2 games all season that Seattle gave up like 250 plus or 300 plus or something like that, and both of them was the Rams. So they was like it literally every game was tooth and nail. Like I think overall there was like what a 2-point separation between the 3 games we had.
It's just still crazy to think that Sam Darnold is the first one from that 2018 draft class, 2017 draft class, make it to the Super Bowl. Was it 2018 he got drafted?
2018.
Yeah, 2018. Yeah.
2018.
Ragu, I guess he was worth that number 3 pick, and he repping for USC.
Not for the Jets. I'm gonna say this about Darnold, and yes, I'm gonna do it.
You got to be patient with guys.
Yep, Sam Darnold. I apologize. I apologize.
I already
I was
apologized.
unfamiliar with
I already apologized last week.
I ain't even gonna lie to you. I ain't been here the whole season. I just didn't expect this.
The last 2 years, Sam, we
And then you know what the cold part is? The nigga went to Minnesota and balled.
Did you see
we still said that was a fluke.
Come on now, we all thought that was a 1 year
We
wonder.
still said that was a fluke, bro. And he came and did that shit again, and went to the Super Bowl.
Wonder. Is that a 1 year wonder? And meanwhile, you the Raiders sitting with eggs because they traded for Geno.
He won 14 games and came out here to LA and kind of shitted down his leg, and they was like, "See, I told you."
Yep,
See?
exactly.
Then he come back and went 14 with the Seahawks,
and then beat that same Rams team in the NFC Championship. By the way,
that notion that Sam Darnold going Sam Darnold, if he win the Super Bowl, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say these 2 things. If he win that Super Bowl, that Sam Darnold talk gonna go out the window, and I think a lot of teams are gonna sit back and go, maybe we should be more patient with our quarterbacks. I think that's what's gonna happen.
That ain't went out the window already. He's got a
no,
Ragu, no,
not until the Super Bowl.
No, he ain't got to win.
I think if he wins this Super Bowl, I think a lot of teams will reevaluate their
In
quarterbacks.
the past 2 years, the past 2 seasons has erased all that talk. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Mark, but at the same time, at the same time, you have people who honestly believe that Matt Ryan's career was not successful.
Yeah, that's true.
He got an MVP, a Super Bowl appearance, and made, I think it was 3 NFC Championship games.
Yep.
He's like top 10, any top 10 in most quarterbacks. That.
But who thinks that?
I would say only fans as far as fanatics for teams, but We've seen in real
Kind of
life.
freaky switch you on, nigga.
But I quickly clarified. I quickly clarified.
Or
He did though. No, he did though. Hold on, leave him alone, y'all. He did clarify that. He did clarify that. He did clarify that, dog. No, don't get my boy like that.
I would say only the fanatics of football teams,
right.
But we've seen in real time where an NFL GM was not even as good of a GM as his son, who was sitting right there on the couch. You remember with the Giants when we saw on Hard Knocks that his son told him, "Hey, bro, go ahead, trade up, make that play, at least try to make that play for your boy. It's time." And what he do? He didn't even do it. He didn't even try. But his son had a better draft board than he did.
All I'm saying is that we know the kid got the raw end of the deal with the New Jersey Jets. That was a terrible system. We all get that, though. But then when he went to the 49ers and got rejuvenated, all I'm saying is, Isaiah, I think this year, last year, there should be no more Donald talks and take him seriously. I don't think he needs to win, though.
I'm talking about Tyrell's.
I feel like that.
Whether they're going to truly give quarterbacks time to develop.
Oh, got you. Okay,
that's what I'm talking about.
I got you, man. Got you.
So Coop and Tyrell, I don't know if he's still there or not, but how did my rant when y'all was over there calling me spoiled and talking spit to me because I went on a rant when we didn't go after Sauce and then found out that he was indeed available and I was talking spit about my corners. How did that take age now from that day?
You talking to him? I didn't say shit. I'm looking, man.
You told me to shut my spoiled butt up. Don't worry about it. Trust me. Trust me.
And I sure did.
Hold on, brother. That the corners was going to be the death of us.
Did y'all or did y'all not just make it to a fucking NFC Championship?
And what happened?
Do you realize I will kill
JSN
right now?
Brother, JC, the way Kubiak was drawing it up, brother, you would have needed Deion Sanders, Ed Reed, Darrell Reeves, and Troy Polamalu out there covering. The way he was drawing it up, boy.
Right. This is one thing, and I was talking to Rel about it the other day. Can y'all think of the last team who won the Super Bowl and they did not have a really good corner? At least one.
You said, wait, hold on. Say that one more time.
The last team to win the Super Bowl and you didn't have at least one really good corner.
Who was really good on Philly last year?
What's his name? The sophomore nigga. What's the nigga name? Mitchell?
Well, I hope you.
Quignon?
Oh, Ragu, we talked. Quignon was a quiet lockdown corner
as a rookie.
Yeah, he had one of the best stats in the league as a corner last year.
Yeah, he was a lockdown corner, Ragu.
I'll wait.
Oh, excuse me. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see.
I think there is a common denominator there.
Mm-hmm.
It's good enough to win games, but I don't think you're going to win a Super Bowl if you don't have at least one lockdown corner on your team.
Trent McDuffie, I'll get on that.
Who was a lockdown on the Bucs
Sneed,
when they won?
You can keep going.
Who was a lockdown corner on the Bucs when they won?
But Carlton.
That is true. Nah, he was not locked down, brother.
Who was locked down?
I mean, it's not corner, but he was a DB. They had who Ragu has considered the best in the league, Mr. Winfield Jr.
That's a safety. You said corner. Don't try to
safety, bro.
You should have said defensive back if you wanted to
He tried to get the Ragu credentials up front.
Hold on. So y'all are saying that Carlton wasn't a good corner when he was on that team.
Wait, you
not saying he wasn't good.
I wouldn't say good.
We said good corner, right? Good corner was the corner.
I said one really good corner.
Really good or just good?
Really good.
They had a good defensive back group in Tampa Bay. I ain't gonna lie.
And then if you want to go ahead that year before that, when the Kansas City won in 2019, they did not have. They did not have a good
2019.
corner.
Who won in 2019? The Patriots. There wasn't no good corner on there.
No,
No,
I
that
said
was,
20. That was the Kansas
Chiefs
City
didn't win in
know, but
19.
you said-
Chiefs won in 20.
Don't you
No,
guys?
They
I
won
said,
in
I said
19.
before the Chiefs. I said before the Chiefs.
year, the
I
season.
said before the
Season.
Chiefs.
You know what I mean? The 2019 season, boy.
I know. But I'm telling JC. I'm saying when the
Yeah, I
Patriots
know.
won before,
I know. He knew what I
Nah,
meant.
there was no good corner on that team though. You said name teams, JC. We
the
just gave
one
you
where they beat the Niners. That's what you're talking
2019
about.
Patriots, the
Yes.
2020 Chiefs, and the Buccaneers. There wasn't no lockdown corners on any of them teams, bro.
What
You gonna
Buccaneers?
tell me what
Buccaneers?
Travarius Ward or Bashard Breeland? Which one is it?
Ward is definitely a good corner.
Okay, brother.
Hell no.
Okay,
You said-
brother.
You
Come on,
said
lockdown.
Especially at that time.
Wait. That
Oh,
2018
no, he was
team.
not.
Wait,
No,
that
he was
2018
not.
Patriots team
Not
has
in
Stephon Gilmore on
2019.
there.
Yeah, I was gonna say, we had-
They had
In
Stephon Gilmore that year.
2019, he was not that good. His best year is once he finally got to San Francisco, and in 2023,
What?
4 years later.
So why'd they pay him, Isaiah? Why'd they pay him to come over there?
Hold on, okay.
Because he wasn't good on the Chiefs?
Hold on, I got you.
I don't even know why we having this discussion. The quarter didn't cost y'all the game.
No.
The corners didn't cost us the game?
No, what cost you the game was y'all special teams.
Bro, the corners been getting ate up all playoffs. We just been winning. What are y'all talking about?
Special teams cost y'all the game.
The special teams
So
definitely cost us.
you're gonna sit
not
here,
wrong about that.
brother. He was
Special
making
teams
average
cost you the
money
game because,
once he
if
got
I'm
paid
not
at
mistaken,
whatchamacallit.
JC, if I'm not mistaken, it's the special teams was the reason you guys had to play in Seattle anyway.
Yep. That's a fact.
Because of the punt return versus Seattle in week 16. So you play that game at SoFi and you win. That's what I think.
So how did we start this game over? You saying special teams, right? Shaheed hit them over the top for like a 40, 50-yard bomb right off the rip because Darius Williams playing them too damn close and gets burnt. That's corners. That's how they started the damn game, Ragu.
The guy also let the punt go off his shoulder.
I'm not saying that the special teams has nothing to do with it. I'm saying that was a problem that needed to be fixed. What I'm saying is, I've been saying even before the season started that if we did not get us a winner, we were not going to win a Super Bowl.
If y'all won, JC, you wouldn't be saying this, bro.
Right.
You wouldn't be saying this if y'all won,
Cool.
bro.
Right.
I was saying in the
JC,
middle of the season
wrong.
while we were number one in the NFC.
Okay,
I
bro.
was saying
I
it
get
then.
it though. I get it though, but I'm just saying is this though. You guys are just major pause. You're coming off of a fucking NFC Championship game, my nigga. Shut the fuck up, dude. Shut up. Who gives a fuck? Do you not realize that it took Drake and Gas all this time to get to the Super Bowl?
It's damn near impossible to win a Super Bowl, bro. You don't just get chances. You don't just get a lot of chances where you got two games to win and you get it. So,
but you're preaching to the choir here. I would kill to be in the AFC Championship. These biggest teams just won 3 fucking games. You don't think they would kill to get to an AFC Championship?
What effort good does that do if come February we both sitting on the damn couch? We in the same position right now.
Shut the fuck up. Wait till next season.
You know what, bro? I'll put hands and feet on you talking like that. Talking about
Exactly,
something.
You had a great season.
Let's get it
We're
real.
both sitting at home.
You were part of the, you were
had
part
a
of the
beautiful
Final
season.
Four when other
This
teams were at home.
this is exactly what Giannis was talking about when that reporter asked him. So your season was a failure? Bro,
No.
be for real, bro. Your whole season was a failure.
I did not say it was a failure. I'm saying that chances like this.
You made the NFC Championship.
I'm saying chances like this are not a dime in
win
a
the
dozen, Isaiah. You got to go through the whole split again. Hope all the split goes right again. To hope to be
That's
in
a part of
position
sports.
again.
That's a
And
part
if
of
you
sports.
don't fix
That's a
the
part of
split,
sports. Stop
you're gonna
crying.
You said what?
It's a part of sports. Stop crying. You win some, you lose some,
Telling
but
me
you
to
live to fight
stop
another
crying
day.
when you've been crying for 3-4 years on this
Because I
podcast.
ain't
Every
had
episode
nothing.
about
I
your
ain't
team.
had nothing. I ain't had nothing.
Oh my goddamn, yo. All I'm saying is the Dodgers just won. So please miss us with that shit. Y'all got a
No,
championship.
I'm talking about as far as football. You know what I'm
Oh,
talking about.
but here's the thing. I get it though. I get it though.
Have we done a baseball
I get where you're
episode?
coming
If we
from.
did a baseball episode, I wouldn't have nothing to say. But he over here popping and politicking about losing in the NFC Championship in a very good football game and crying.
Hey,
and talking
JC, you
about
were
some-
part of the
what-
Final
what-
Four.
What does it
Right,
mean
bro.
if we
I
both
would
sit
kill to
home
be in that Final Four
February
right now.
and you've been crying for 3 to 4 years? Like I done had something to cheer about. Are we serious?
My God. Oh, and I get what you said, bro.
Yeah,
I'm just saying, bro. You can't be like this when you just was in the damn championship game, bro. No, come on. Regroup.
Okay, cool.
Free agency. No.
Let me meet
Free
you where
agency.
you at then. Let me meet you where you at.
Free agency. Hold on.
Okay,
Like
go
you
ahead.
about to ask us, right? Like you about to ask us. What do y'all need to do? Re-up on some corners, draft, holla at some niggas in the free agency.
And get y'all
to
special
it,
teams together.
and fix it, bro. Y'all good. Y'all
Get
gonna
y'all
run it
special
back
teams
next year.
together.
Stafford coming back next year. McVay coming back next year. Y'all gonna
the
be
coach is
straight.
coming back. Looks like.
Right.
Cool.
You
All
know
right,
what doesn't-
cool. Hold on.
you know-
Let me meet you where you at real quick, right?
I got you.
Boy,
I'm
I'm
waiting.
looking at
and
two
he's
teams. I'm
candidate
looking
at
at two
QB
teams and fan bases
crying.
right now who can say the
I
same
get
thing
it.
to you that you saying to me as far as being
Yes.
appreciative of where you are, right?
Yes.
No, that's
And I get
different.
There's one end goal, and I'm actually learning more and more. Like this spit is like damn near impossible. Like winning the Super Bowl requires so much to go right in them 4-5 months.
Boy, he about to
Right.
hit
It's
So
his
you,
you get
bro.
to this
I get
point, and
But JC,
the way they're talking, it's like nigga, it hurts
Okay.
more when you get this far.
everybody
in.
except for JC, whose team has won in the past 5 years a Super Bowl? Raise their hand. Okay. Rest my case.
Thank
Shut
you.
the
Thank you.
hell
There's somebody in the Super Bowl right now that's sitting right in front of me.
One.
One. I said one. Not
Thank
in.
you.
Pause.
Thank you.
One.
You see, you
Exactly.
finally starting to see him moving the goalpost. Y'all starting to see it.
Wait. Not only that, but like the fact that you've outside of maybe a year or so have not experienced either what Coop experienced, which is 10 years of a dead end wall that you know you're going to hit, or in the case of me and Ragu and Ant about having just shit teams and dysfunctional organizations, man. I would kill to be in Pittsburgh's position sometimes. Like, I would kill for that, man. Like that one year, we had playoff success. So like I hold on to that. I cherish that more because like that is so far and few between for Browns fans. So far and few in between to have a 2020 season like that, to go and be a few plays away from being Kansas City. Like we hold on to that. We still hold on to 2007.
Tyrell, just agree or disagree. It don't take much for us to F run and be in the same position as y'all, right or wrong. Things could change just either or. Things could change. No, it does not. We've seen teams that all they did was add a coordinator or two, and their seasons were night and day. That's not true.
Hold on. No, Tyrell, let me handle this. Tyrell, I got you, Tyrell. There is no way in this world you are going to compare a one-off year or 2 to 3 years of being bad to a full-on 2-3 decades of being trash, brother. My brother in Christ. That Raiders Super Bowl that turned me into a fan starting to get real fuzzy. Okay, it's starting to get real fuzzy. I'm starting to forget stuff from that season, brother.
Yeah.
And you're coming on this show, okay? After just merely 4 years later, and you're in the NFC title game, and you just happen to lose in a great game, and you're crying on this show,
bro. You've been to 3 NFC championship games since you've been a fan.
And Browns fans about it don't take that much to trickle down into 20 years of mediocrity. Brother,
that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying to have a season like that.
Don't say another word. Stop. Don't say another word.
Let's say Stafford say I'm cool, and McVay decide to go in the booth.
They're
How's
not
next season looking?
They're running it back. They both just said Stafford just confirmed that.
Thank you.
Sean McPayton is coming back. I mean, McVay is coming back, man. They just said it. They confirmed it. They're running it back.
Y'all got time to draft your successor. Y'all got time to find your successor.
You lose arguably the greatest defender of all time
and you're still in the NFC Championship.
And what did they have to do? They had to overly compensate to make sure that was straight.
You're in the NFC Championship
without Aaron Donald.
Like y'all still was able to do that. Like y'all was still able to overcompensate. Y'all had the ability to do that. That's what I'm saying. Like if you lose Stafford,
because he drafted a great front seven that covered up for the mediocre corners.
If you guys don't dress, if you guys don't,
so you would say it takes a lot to be in the position that we're in, correct?
Do as much. Do it. Come on, man. Come on. Like I would,
all right, man. I'm talking to the wrong fan base.
Since you're a Ravens fan, you have gone to three.
I thought we was giving our take on the game.
Hey, y'all, he's had one garbage. Since that Super Bowl, he's had one garbage year. 5-12, and then they immediately bounce back 10-7. 10-7.
Yeah, bro.
12-5. Talking about.
Hold on, time out. Let me get him, Tyrell. Hold on, time out. You said the game, right?
Turn into attack JC because I said corners. That's crazy.
Ain't nobody
because you're spoiled.
You moved the goalpost. You the one that brought the corner shit up. We was talking about the game. You brought the corner shit up, though.
Right, because I've been talking about it all season, so I was just bringing up.
Okay, look what the hell I was like I said,
corners been getting ate up, and they been getting covered by front seven.
So technically, my brother. That is an answer to your question that you're going to ask. What do the Rams need to do? Get some fucking corners.
That's Stevie Wonder can see that at this point. Now everybody's saying, "Oh, they need corners." I've been saying that since August. I told Ragu that shit when we was talking about when the day Devontae came.
Look here, brother.
You have no shame.
One said it, man.
You have no shame whatsoever. You have no shame.
So it's cool. We just keep having these mid-tier corners at best getting covered by Verse and all them niggas, JC, and keep losing in the playoffs, and be satisfied.
Give me those mid corners.
You got one of the best corners in the league. What are you talking about?
Give the
you
Browns
have one of the best corners in the league right now.
Give any team that now the mid corners, brother. They still got the job done at the end of the day.
Yeah,
let Real tell it. He act like
you were in the NFC title game. You can't ask for anything more than that. You telling
me if you guys trade for Denzel Ward, your defensive back room would get instantly better?
Yeah, but that's not saying much. Yeah, but that's not saying much though.
Wow. You got to improve your special teams. I want you to hear this stat. The Rams' average started field position was at y'all own 22. Seattle's average started field position 32-yard line. Y'all had a 10-yard gap in between where y'all started at on average. That's special teams. Improve your special teams. Get your corners together. And y'all hire Raven Trone, so y'all already off to a bad start with special teams.
Don't make him any more nervous than he is, Tyrell.
We're spending too much time on this. Yeah, because since he want to spit food,
he's so special. You are like, you know what? You from LA. You like a Beverly Hills girl trying to tell a poor girl that your life is so bad.
Hell no, don't.
Yeah, man.
That's what it is.
My Gucci flip flops got a stuff on it.
That's fucked up.
I can't believe I'm getting attacked for an obvious observation. That's crazy.
You know what, Ragu? No, I'm gonna let it slide because he want to talk about somehow all lives matter. This conversation earlier. Talking about somebody all lives matter. This conversation. No, let it slide.
My life is so bad because my dad didn't give me a Gucci bag, and the common girl just looking at you like, motherfucker, I ain't eating in 2 days. What the fuck you talking about?
Thank you.
You ain't get a Gucci bag. Come on, man.
At Air One buying a smoothie
since you
for $30.
You didn't even ride with the team when they were ass from 2005 all the way up to the time they got to LA. You got there. You was a fan when they got good, and you went to 3 NFC Championship games, and y'all 2-1, and y'all got a Super Bowl. You got 2 Super Bowl appearances. You got a Super Bowl ring.
I can't help that they decided to be a good team.
As a Rams fan.
I can't help that they decided to be a good team when it came to the best city in the world.
Your life is so hard. Your life is so hard.
Anyways,
about how bad it is about the Rams, I'm just gonna call you Beverly Hills. That's what I'm gonna call. I'm gonna call you Beverly.
Damn.
That's the name from now on.
Damn.
Any last thoughts on championship weekend?
It was fun.
I bet it was, nigga.
You're the dog.
Hey, don't hang your head though, JC. Like you said, you're in the NFC title game. At least you made it.
We ain't in spit. We at home.
Well, now you are, but then you weren't.
Welcome. We've been at home since October. Welcome.
Right, nigga. Goddamn. Yeah, shut up, nigga. Yeah, been at home. Yeah, get the fuck out of here.
Home since October. Welcome.
This man says
They've
since
been at home since
October.
the preseason, nigga. Get out of here. You got teams that's worse. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
This man.
Come on, man.
There's always a team that's worse. There's always a team in a worse position. Always.
Exactly. So that's what I'm
Unless you're
saying,
the Jets or
brother.
the Browns. Then is how much lower
Yeah,
you go.
come on, man. We went to the retirement home to get a quarterback, so stop. You're crying.
Yo, they went to go take a hike and go in the woods to go find a quarterback. And I was like, I'm going to the woods to think about my decision whether I should join Pittsburgh. Like, shut the fuck up and get signed a damn contract. Like, damn, we ain't stupid. You know you're going to Pittsburgh. And he ain't staying there neither. Now that he got Mike McCarthy, he dipping about it. He's like, yeah, I dealt with your ass in Green Bay. I gotta go.
Yeah,
I
he
gotta
won a
go.
Super Bowl. What the hell? Like,
I thought Todd
He-
Monken
he
was
was
going
Mike
to New
McCarthy
York
at
to
the
be
end.
an offensive coordinator. All of a sudden, he's the Cleveland head coach. Oh man, what a! I can't wait.
Oh boy, oh boy.
all right, it's Super Bowl time, gentlemen. Last game of the year.
Already?
Already.
Time to
What a
dive
season
in,
it
man.
was, though.
Absolutely. My first question: what do the Seahawks need to do to win this game?
Yeah, man.
Don't shit the bed.
That and
Get away
Drake
from Christian
May.
Gonzalez. JSN got to cook.
And if they can, and they're gonna do, they need to do a good job of applying as much pressure as they can to throw him off Drake off his game.
That same defense got to keep showing up. Show that little nigga Drake it ain't your time yet. You know, I know Drake good, but just show him it ain't your time yet, bro.
Yeah.
You got plenty of time, young guy. It's Donald's time. So I just feel like,
And
Captain America versus Angry Birds fans. So yeah, it's gonna be a decent Super Bowl.
Come on, Pats.
Like I said, I just hope
do
these
it.
bozos don't win number 7. That's all I hope.
Y'all can do
Ragu,
it.
you got any insight?
I know, right?
Yeah, so you got any insight what the Hawks need to do?
I said they need to do them. They need to do what they've been doing on this run.
Do what got them here.
Against New England. That's be up and dial it up like they. The running game has been there. Yeah, the passing game, the defense has certainly been there.
Right,
and they get after you. So
Woolen don't be a dummy.
And Drake is known to put that thing on the floor a little bit, on the grass a little bit. I think he's got 19 fumbles or something like that. So, just get after him. And that's what they do. So, yeah, that's it. That's all they do.
Put the pressure on them, man. That's all they got to do. Put that pressure on. And they got the good defensive line to do that, though. So
they do.
I ain't gonna lie, that nigga DeMarcus Lawrence, another person on the Hawks team who's kind of had like a renovation or resurgence since he's been.
Yeah, he got out of Jerry World.
He was kind of diring out seemingly.
Yeah, a fresh breath air, like a new scenery.
Damn, I ain't gonna lie. Now that I think about it, the Seahawks is full of niggas who are getting second chances right now. Like when I really sit and think about it.
On their defensive line, where's their rep every time? You never block all 4 of them. Ever.
Yeah.
And shout out.
And that's gonna be a good matchup with Christian and JSN, though. That's gonna be a hell of a good matchup. I can't wait to see that.
Oh yeah. You think he's gonna follow him?
He gonna have to. He gonna have to, man. He gonna have to.
Got no choice but to.
Yeah, man. You gotta follow him now. Follow him like you doing on Twitter. You gotta follow that man. Get it done.
Davis Webb plans to withdraw from the Raiders head coach.
And my man Ragu, he brought up a dark player that y'all should watch out for.
Who?
Rashid. Watch out for him.
Who? What's through their names?
Davis Webb.
Oh, I ain't
Davis
worried about
Mills.
that. We cool.
Dre, I'll let you kickstart this one, man. And then everybody can
expect him to come over. Well,
I'll let Dre kickstart, and then everybody can follow thereafter. What the Pats need to do to win this game, man? What you gotta cook up over there?
You know what his punk ass gonna say? Cheat. That's what the fuck he gonna say. Cheat.
I mean, I'm not gonna say that, but I mean that's always a thought. It's always a thought. If you can do it. But no, honestly, 3 things that they need to do to really secure this win is 4 things. 1, don't do it. Do what got you to the dance. Don't shy away from what got you here. Number 2, defense just has to stay locked in. Can't turn the ball over and protect May.
Y'all gonna turn the ball over.
And Diggs' leadership is more crucial.
Well, I know you ain't. Oh, hold on. I know you ain't finna start that sentence talking about Stephon Diggs' leadership.
No. Oh, what are you talking about? He has been a leader for us. Him and Braves.
Nigga, he know his team, nigga.
I'm sorry, y'all don't have that on your team. I apologize.
I know you're not talking about a brother with 6 babies on the way right now.
That's crazy.
Hey, that's off the field.
That's off the field. On the field, he a different person.
Hey, that's off the field. Between the lines, Stephon Diggs.
And look, sometimes you may not have.
I can't even hate on him. He's one of the very best. Name me some guys better than him.
That can go to a team and be like that. Yeah, I can't.
He's been very valuable.
The quarterback get better.
Drake made too.
Everywhere the quarterback,
including Mr. Make-A-Wish with how soon people forget.
Yep.
And when he leaves, the quarterback is not as good. It's proven. It's proven.
On paper.
He damn near, he got, man, they talking about the MVP for this kid. Drake May. Man.
I don't know why.
The 6 kids and all that, that's one thing. On the field, dude is the truth.
My whole thing is, my only thing is, this whole team's offense has been a bit overhauled just a tad, is all I'm saying.
Yeah, they're not.
But we'll give it up to Mr. Diggs. It's all right. That show coming to an end real soon.
So what y'all saying? They just snuck in the Super Bowl or something?
Brother, they got lucky. It was snowing.
I hope we fucking win. I hope we fucking win.
Say somebody snuck in. These son of bitches right here snuck in. If Sean Payton would have kicked the field goal, right, when the sun was shining, y'all would still be playing
Ragu, you know how I feel about ifs.
Yeah, that's true. But shout out to
you were just doing a whole lot of ifing just 2-3 minutes ago during the Rams segment, wasn't you?
Not a single one. Not a single one.
But
I said get you somebody.
Okay.
Right. I ain't hating, but if there ever was a team that kind of backed into the ball.
Well, I sure would like to know what that feels like.
I'll log off.
Hey, don't be surprised though if when New England comes out and shocks
All right, Beverly.
I ain't doing the podcast. Hey, JC, if New England wins, I'm taking some time off. I'm not
Nigga said I can't make that up.
I ain't gonna lie.
New England.
I'm putting my vacation time in right now, bro.
That's crazy work. That's nasty.
If they win that Super Bowl and get number 7, I'm putting like at least a couple months of vacation time in. At least till it dies out.
That's crazy.
Let me in the finals, bro.
If they do, Dre, you better take your punk self up to Boston and stay there too. Go to the parade and stay there.
Ship it up to Boston.
This is the crazy part, though. This is the crazy part. Your little bozo never. You didn't believe in the Patriots, so you really can't be talking right now.
Not at all.
Yeah,
on paper, we looked good. Now I've said
no, you can't.
You didn't say that, nigga. You ain't say that.
See, now you taking our words and using it as
we were 4-13 last year.
What the F that got to do with last summer? What the F do that got to do with last summer?
You can't sit here. You can't
screen share about you with you in August.
Right.
Hold on, real. Let me get him real.
See the sentiments.
You can't sit here and use our words as an excuse though, bro, because you didn't say that much.
And while I was sitting here, hold on, and while I was sitting here arguing with the whole
say that though,
that LA nigga, Dre just sitting on his side, quiet as a mouse, not saying
shit. Who gives a fuck about last year? That's last year, bro. That's 2024.
Hey,
it's 2026
on
now.
paper it looked good. Don't mean you come out and perform well. Shit happens in the NFL. We've all seen that.
Now.
Teams have always looked. There's been teams.
No, I'm talking about 2024 when they was asked.
Fair enough.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
We talking about football season.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, Dre, come on, man. You gotta stop it.
Of course I did.
Hold on, Jesse. What did Snoop say, Dre?
But shit the bed during the season.
Stop bullshitting with you.
We've had teams that have been good on paper, but shit the bed in the season. Have we not seen that?
No. What year was that? Because them other years y'all was trash. So what year you talking about?
Wait. I got this
not
here.
the Patriots. I'm just saying teams in
okay.
general.
Yeah. I
Just
thought you were talking about your team. Your team
No, not
did
mine.
that.
But JC, hold on, JC. Remember, this was a guy who was 1-5 a couple years ago, and everybody on the team was healthy. So yeah, I get what he's saying, and they still was trash. Everybody on your team,
But
healthy,
exactly, that's the point. Your roster was trash.
Yes,
I told
trash.
him in August, your roster is not trash right now, and y'all gonna play other trash teams. So y'all probably gonna be the best of the trash teams.
The only
and then
person
y'all played more trash teams in the playoffs.
Only person that's returning as a starter was Drake May. Other than that, every new position was a new person. So come on, man. Be real.
Facts. And y'all went and got a receiver one.
Exactly.
Yep.
Hey, like I said, on paper it looked good, but I didn't believe
once
it on
again,
the field. That was
shut up, man. Just shut up, bro.
It's not a paper game.
You were wrong.
LIG,
Dre, all you gotta say is, hey, I didn't have faith in my team, and
thank you.
They proved
Fill
me
out
wrong.
that paperwork and check the box that you didn't believe. And
be like, you know what? I'm gonna start calling you, Dre.
I said that without saying that. What part of that?
You Patriots saying? We're just saying, hey,
I said that without saying that.
I did not
I
believe
did
in my team.
6 wins at the prediction episode.
You act like we calling you
like this.
You act like we calling you a bandwagoner. We're not calling you a bandwagoner. You said
no, not that.
In your team. You
No,
didn't have
call
faith in
that
your
nigga
team.
I ain't shit as a fan. Call that nigga that shit. Fuck
And
Come on, man. Be real. Mm-mm.
And we about to potentially get 7 and Ty Tom. Woo.
Never.
Good luck.
Matter of fact, I will get exposed.
First Super Bowl without Tom Brady since
Keep
1996.
the same energy. We
definitely will,
gonna
brother.
shock everyone.
Who is we?
Well, I'm not a part of the
Yeah,
team.
I was about to say, get it right, young boy.
They finna win another bowl potentially. And
you had more faith in our teams. You had more faith in our teams than any of your teams.
Yeah, that's true.
So you
did I have a reason to believe?
I don't know how the hell you had faith in the Browns more than your team, but you did.
On paper.
Yes, you did have a reason to believe. You just chose not to. Now let it go.
You just chose not to.
Yeah, it might look good on paper, but they could have shit the bed. It's football.
That's anybody. Anybody can say that.
That's anybody.
Any team can say that.
Anybody during the season, bro.
Anybody could split the bed. Somebody could get hurt. Anything could happen.
That's why I didn't have full effect. I was like, damn,
So you need to see a team be good first, and then you'll believe. So next year you're gonna believe.
That kind of sounds like a stat watcher too. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. That sounds pretty pathetic. I ain't gonna lie to you.
That and also during that time is hockey season too, so I got to prepare for that as well. So that's why
I need to see my team's gonna be good. I need to see my team's gonna be good for me to believe.
It's over.
Let
it go.
Y'all bullshit right now. He can't just admit that he wrong. That he was
wrong.
wrong.
I said 6 wins. I've been said I was wrong.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. If I was
Tyrell, that's the new Beverly right there, bro.
Wrong, so that'd be the best damn wrong I ever felt in my life.
Bethany, Boston Bethany,
Bethany and Beverly.
Boston Bethany, just
Boston Bethany and JC the Beverly Hills.
Yeah, JC, you're gonna have to run that back. Talking about greatest city.
No, because he said your raggedy ass squad was gonna be good. So come on, man.
Your city that you have literally no ties to is a racist piece of spit.
I'm not.
Nobody want to go there. garbage.
I like
got the
Boston
words.
strictly for
I ain't
Filthy.
gonna lie, JC. You can't really be saying that when your cops beat the mess out of Rodney King. Boy, we all
Oh my
saw that
God! Come
live.
Nigga,
on.
hold on. And what happened, Isaiah? Don't leave that part. What happened after that? Once we saw it,
Yeah,
Hey, them,
he got
them, them,
acquitted.
them
what
cops
happened
still
after we
walking
saw that?
around.
Got acquitted.
Y'all tore up the
Got
city and them
acquitted.
cops still walking around.
Them cops got acquitted. Ain't shit
No,
happened
I'm
to them
just
cops.
joking. America's just racist, bro. I just like
And
pointing
you
that
was a
out, bro.
goddamn fool, and you stupid as hell.
That's what I'm
I just like
saying. They
pointing
say you
that out,
acquit them
bro.
cops, you
America's
acquit
racist,
OJ.
bro.
That's
If you
wild.
live anywhere
Greatest
in
performance of
these
all time.
50 states, boy, your
Yeah,
city
but you
done
know
did something
there's
otherworldly.
certain parts, there's certain cities where even during the segregation era, like for example, Emmett Till, his mama was in Chicago and she was like, "All right, you going to Mississippi now," and this is in the 40s, nigga.
50s.
It,
And
40s, 50s, and
brother,
she said that. So
and,
there's still always certain levels to this shit.
Hey,
let
I
me
know
know
that
where you
Tyrell.
from.
Y'all know
Let
Tyrell
me,
remind me of Jimmy from the barber shop. He just be correcting niggas like, oh, this is Brad. Be like, 50.
I'm just
And he said 50. Like nobody heard this nigga. Like, come on, bro.
My bad. I was a decade off. Sue me.
He said 50.
Uh,
Wow.
Can't find
All
this
right,
fucking
back to
word.
regular schedule and programming. Let's dive more into the Super Bowl. Mr. Sammy, right? Let's say he balls out, wins the Super Bowl. What conversation are we having about Sammy? Where are y'all ranking him as a quarterback?
the
If
hell are
he's
you
able to?
talking about? What conversation are we having?
I'm asking for a
Why
ranking.
what
He's gonna get
conversation?
paid if he wins.
Same as Nick
that game.
Foles. What are we talking about?
Same as Nick
Nick
Foles is
Foles.
crazy.
Oh, wow.
Same as Nick Foles is crazy.
What are we
That's
talking
nasty
about?
word.
Nick Foles
What
don't
are we
got
talking
Nick
about?
Foles don't got back-to-back 13+ win seasons.
That's
I'm gonna
facts.
give him the same argument I've been saying for last year. He's top 5 QB.
Top 5?
Yep. My
You
opinion.
got him as that now, or you saying
Makes
if
sense,
he wins, he's that?
Nah,
I had him at that last year
nah,
too. He had top 5 numbers. He played good. So that's what I'm saying. He
nah.
played good.
I don't know if they
The
was top
numbers,
5.
performance. No, performance wise, he had top 5 numbers and performance wise.
Yeah, somebody like we wasn't talking about him being an MVP candidate potentially
Who's
last
we?
year.
Ooh, yeah.
All of
I was
us.
about to say,
Who's
who's this we? Who is we?
Speaking French, nigga?
We, as in all of us. Ha ha ha.
Like I said
We?
before.
We.
Like I said before.
What you mean? We chat?
If this man wins or if he made it to the Super Bowl, I said it on
Nigga
my
trying to
show.
play some Mario
We
Kart?
we owe the great Raider Ragu an apology. For
Ragu
him
was the only
falling.
one last year. I will give him that.
Exactly.
He was the only
So
one.
that's what I'm saying.
I kept saying 18 and Flores. That was my go-to.
Mm-hmm.
You saw something, Ragu. I know that shit. Your SC Padre.
It's just funny how
was right.
life just. It's just funny how life works out later on.
So
Once again,
Isaiah is saying he's not sold on, I guess, those conversations. Coop is saying top
I was a
5.
bit exaggerated with Nick Foles because yes, Nick Foles does not have the whole couple of seasons stretch of 13 wins, 14 wins, or whatever. But I'm not catapulting him into. If you want to say he was top 5 this season and possibly last season, sure. But I don't know if I'm sold on this guy being a legend just yet or anything of that nature.
yeah, I ain't gonna say
He'll
all
be a
that. Like I
Seahawks
said,
legend.
But not like a yeah.
He doing his thing, man. That's what I'm saying.
What if he wins the bowl?
Still the same thing.
Hey, I'll put it to you like this. If we
still
put Josh
same thing.
Allen in the
Like,
top 5, if we put Make-A-Wish in the top 5 and he ain't even got a
who
appearance.
Make-A-Wish in top 5?
Hold on.
Make-A-Wish in
So
top 5?
hold on. So I got a question. So would he be on, at minimum, Russ's level for Seattle specifically if he wins?
Probably. He'd probably be above
That's a good
Russ.
assessment.
Russ, that first season, that was
Yeah, he didn't play the best the year that he actually won. He played better with the year they lost.
That second year, that second time or whatever. Yeah, I don't know, man. It'd be mighty tough to say.
I think we would have to ask a Seattle fan how they view it.
Hell no.
It was close and personal, even though I don't really.
No.
Yeah, even though I'm kind of beefing with the Seahawks, but
if you want to say it, let me say this. As far as overall Seahawks career, obviously you're taking Russ. But if you're comparing which Super Bowl run, which quarterback is better during their Super Bowl run, if he wins,
that would have to be Darnold.
You're going to say Darnold.
I would say Darnold.
But overall, for what somebody's done for Seattle career-wise, it's got to be Russ.
Yeah, he got to put the numbers up.
He was there, 10, 12 years or whatever it was. Multiple playoffs.
They'd have to get back another bowl, I would say. And that's what I was going to say, Eric. So say they win Seattle. Then they start out next season, midway, they like 8-1, 7-2 or whatever.
Damn.
And Sammy's still playing well.
You said that like that's
the Super Bowl?
Like that's normal.
What are you thinking about Sammy at that time? At that point, are you still like
It depends on how he's playing. At that point? It depends on how he's playing. I'm not saying
well. And he's playing well.
Like I said, I feel like
if you're 8-2, you're playing well.
I believe. Not always. Not always.
It don't mean you playing. You're not playing. That don't mean you're playing great. But you're playing well. You're playing well enough to not lose.
I just want to know at what point are we going to have Ant say, all right, Darnold. All right, bro. That's
a good question. What would it take to give you that?
Shit, this nigga numbers through the years.
With the Super Bowl win, might I add. So Super Bowl win, what does Sammy need to get in that 5 to 10 conversation? It sounds like for you.
It would take for him to go to the Raiders to win the fucking Super Bowl. That's what it would take. That's what the fuck it would take. That's what it would take, bro.
Damn.
Because this year, his season numbers, as far as yards, very good. He threw 4,000 yards. The TD to INT ratio.
And last year he threw 4.
No, I know. I'm saying last year he was even better.
Okay.
Last year, he was even better. He threw for 4,300 yards, 35 touchdowns on 12 interceptions. This year, he played close to the top 10 QB ball. Again, I'm not saying he played bad. This is not me saying he played bad. He just threw for 25 touchdowns versus 14 interceptions. Like I said, but this playoff run that he's on this year is he has 470 yards, 4 touchdowns, 0 INTs.
Jeez.
So it's like I'd probably say, like I said, this year he's played top 10 football. He's played well enough to have his team in this position.
Yeah,
it was what Marvin was saying as far as top 5. I don't know if I have him top 5 just yet.
Do you have him top 10?
Yeah, that's fair.
I just said top 10.
Right now?
Yeah, he did say top 10. Yes, he did.
Okay.
He just said it.
You got to remember, too, 4,000 yards to me is a little bit more impressive because they're starting with shorter fields now, too. Compared to like in the years past. So they're throwing for 4,000 yards.
That's like a good 10 yards a game.
That's why I said the yardage is good. I'm just talking about the TD to INT ratio. 25-14 is a bit, it's not bad.
Damn, so that's going to be damn near impossible for somebody to hit 5K again.
Let me say this real quick, man. This is kind of scary, and I'm gonna go way left field, maybe into left field in a whole nother state. So I'm about to say this. I've known Isaiah for like 4 years. And this motherfucker has been pretty right on fraudulent quarterbacks. So it kind of scares me a little bit that maybe he owns.
He's not all the way sold yet.
He's just not all the way sold. And it kind of like, I'm sitting over here thinking like, damn, this nigga has not been wrong since I've known him these 4 years about some of these fraudulent quarterbacks that have been
I've been through so much garbage QBs.
So, yeah,
You know
Bruh,
when the mediocre quarterbacks start like,
I tried to tell my homeboy about Blake Bortles. During them seasons where he was lighting it up when there was garbage and garbage time and stuff like that. And I said, bro, this gonna be the dude that holds y'all back one way or another down the road. Sure enough, granted, it was the fumble, that got called back and stuff. But
that bullshit.
If you just had just a smidge better of a quarterback, if they would have just picked, and again, I know that he off rails now and he missed the freaky deaky. But them early days of Deshaun Watson, we can all agree was something special.
Oh yeah.
Them first 3 years, he was on one.
No, he was. Hey, no, he was on like 4, 5, 26 of them. That's what he was on. Freaky.
But Ragu, you know what I've been thinking about, like
freaky frog.
all this season, the times where I see like Sammy balling out or having a good game, or the fact that he was like keeping that sustained success. I remember there was an episode we did last year. It was you and GA was on there, and I remember you guys were kind of discussing, I guess, the coordinator at the time saying last year that he was not like kind of, because people were thinking like maybe he's holding Sammy back and protecting him and just enough to get by, and you said like he wasn't like he was giving him the full throttle playbook, like, all right, go do this. And we were seeing the product of that with Sammy. So I think that was kind of a sign I should have took more heed to when you and GA was having that conversation, that if the OC was saying that, I'm giving him the full playbook, I'm not protecting him in any type of way, and he was still doing that, put up the 4K and all that, like that. Yeah, I think about that. I think about that every time I see him balling this season, especially in that championship game we just had. I was like, damn. Like,
the man was able to spend a year with Kyle Shanahan, and ever since then, that whole he always had the talent. There was a reason why he was third overall pick. He always had the physical tools. He just didn't have it here and here per se. You know what I'm saying? As far as reading the defenses and making the decisions that he needed to make. That whole comment I'm seeing goes because he didn't have a coaching staff throughout his development that helped him read defenses until he got to Kyle Shanahan. And ever since then,
be discussing Kyle as a Hall of Fame coach already. But he just
for the way he develops those,
whether it's been as an OC or head coach, he's been to the big game.
More than once.
The way y'all just came at Tomlin, I wish I would talk about some Shanahan and the thing. I wish I would.
Shanahan,
you know they are. You know they are.
Big game more than Tomlin in way less time. Wait a minute.
That nigga is the Doc Rivers of football without the championship.
That said Doc Rivers. Yeah, we're not doing that. You're wilding.
Without the chip.
You're wilding.
No, we're not going to allow this, bro. He's the best coach in football. They just have it wrong.
You choked off 3 double-digit leads in the Super Bowl and 1 in the NFC Championship, and that's the best coach in football?
That shit off. Coaches coach and players play, man. Come on, bro. We're not.
So what? So hold on. So what's wrong with the Doc comparison? So what's wrong with the Doc comparison if the players play? If the players play, what's wrong with the Doc comparison?
We are not going to let you. I'm not going to let you call Kyle Shanahan Doc Rivers, bro. The
difference is that the JC you can't JC. The difference is JC Doc Rivers. Doc Rivers had 3 full games. 4 games. You have a 7-game series compared to 1 Sunday. 1 game where it takes maybe
in
3.
In some ways that helps though. It's a 50-50 chance.
Choking the game off. How the coach choked the fucking game off?
Hold on. There's no way. You're the one play calling when you're up 28-3, Ragu. That's how. You're the one play calling. That's not the players making the plays of if we're going to run the ball or when we're going to be aggressive and all this.
On the punt. Did Shanahan make the ball hit the dude's leg on the punt?
No.
What are you talking about? The Doc Rivers shit. He fixed Sam Darnold.
Doc Rivers ain't playing. Doc Rivers stopped playing 30 years ago. So it's the same thing.
It's
Big
not the
Sam
same.
Darnold.
It's not even close to
He
same.
went to the
You're
Super
comparing
Bowl
apples to
with
oranges.
the
You just said
last pick in the
a
draft.
winner go
Come
home
on,
game,
bro.
a do or die, one game, winner takes all.
Man, there is no
Is
excuse.
compared to the
Man, I
same as
don't
a
care nothing
7-game
y'all talking about.
series.
There is no
I
excuse
didn't
for
say
a
he was the best.
10-point lead with 5 minutes left and you got the ball. Nigga, that's coaching. What are we talking about? That's 100% coaching.
Whoa.
A 10-point lead with 5 minutes
No.
left and you have the ball.
You don't think that might have to
That's
do though with
play
like the players being tired?
So it was all
comfortable.
coaching. It was all coaching when the Chargers blew that lead to the Jags a few years ago.
Say that again.
It was all coaching when the Chargers blew that lead to the Jags a few years ago.
I mean, they got him up out of there, didn't they?
Answer the question.
So clearly,
was it coaching? Oh, you got it. You got it.
If they got the nigga up out of there, didn't they?
Next segment. You got it. You got it, brother. You got it. Next segment.
Matty Ice, all you got to do is not take a sack right here. Matty Ice.
Why are you passing?
That ain't the
Why are you passing? That's the point.
It's third and long.
They needed a first down.
How did they get to third and long, Isaiah?
Penalties.
Discipline.
Doc Rivers.
All right.
What an insult!
The fuck you can't.
They both choked in the playoffs. Right? The only difference is that Doc actually won the championship. Hold on. So if anything, I mean, where's the insult? Who am I really insulting here?
Doc won a championship. Boy, don't even do this. Don't do this.
The person that got a championship, you're saying I'm insulting.
Ragu, don't take the bait.
I'm insulting
Ragu, don't take the bait.
Yeah, this is.
Don't even take the bait. Don't even take the bait, bro. That is straight rage baiting right
went
there,
to the
bro.
Super Bowl with the last pick in the draft.
I'm not even gonna play with you like that.
Fucking 5'9" motherfucker.
And what did the rest of that team look like? You act like it was just some mediocre niggas around them. It was damn all pros and Pro Bowls at every damn offensive position damn near.
You got it, brother. You got it, brother.
He selected McCaffrey?
Ragu, you taking the rage bait, bro. You're taking the bait, Ragu. Ragu, you taking the bait. Come on, don't even, bro. He's got it. It's his brother. It's his.
I know what it is, bro. Y'all overhate Doc, bro, because it's cool to do in the media to where y'all acting like it's such an insult. It's crazy. Because Doc is one of the greatest NBA coaches of all time, still, regardless of what y'all talking about. That's the funny part about this.
Okay, brother.
Yeah, go check the numbers.
Okay.
Go check the numbers, bro. He literally got voted as a top 10 coach of all time.
I don't care.
So what are y'all talking about? No, I'm just saying y'all act like this is coming from nowhere. It's so insulting.
Okay,
as if he's not regarded as one of the greatest coaches ever. That's not an insult.
Now you care what the media says. Now you care what the media says.
You was insulting him by saying it.
I said he's the Doc Rivers of football. That's what I said.
You didn't. That's not. You wasn't saying it like that was good at the time. Now you trying to flip it. Oh, Doc's one of the top 10 coaches of all time. That ain't how you were trying to say it at the time.
Ragu, Doc Rivers is not a trash coach. Shanahan is not a trash coach.
Yes, he is.
That's what I'm saying.
Is a garbage coach.
But they're also
Doc
obviously
Rivers is a
not
coach.
You called him the greatest coach in football. That's what I'm saying. He's not that.
If he's not the best, he is one of the best.
I didn't say he was the greatest coach in football. I do think he is a very fine coach. I think he's a very good coach. I didn't say that.
They lose players. They lose players in free agency. They lose coaching, and they keep coming right back. They had the last pick in the draft went to the Super Bowl with that little motherfucker.
That wasn't all right. They had a great team, Ragu. That's why
they fixed Sammy Darnold. I'm telling you, bro, what I know. This is some football shit right here. I'm telling you, man. I'm just saying. He's not a Shanahan guy, right? I grew up. I couldn't stand him.
Well, you know,
they hated the Raiders.
That boy said Doc Rivers.
As a matter of fact, I have the sneaking suspicion that him and his buddy Kubiak are planning a little some bullshit. And at the end, when the Super Bowl is over, Blake Kubiak is gonna tell the Raiders, "Psych, I was just playing. I want to stay in Seattle." And we're going to have waited for all the other coaches, and we're not going to have a coach because the Kubiak and the Shanahan's run together. I know what I'm talking about. The guy is better coach than his dad was, I think he was.
Wait. There's no way Doc still has a job? Oh nah.
He just got
Yeah,
hired.
that's how I know.
nah.
That's how I know you ain't been
Got
paying
hired
attention to
again.
basketball. That's how I know you ain't been
Oh
paying attention to
nah.
ball.
Do you know?
Oh
Do you know who
nah.
is a minority owner of the Milwaukee Bucks and has a lot of key decision making?
Oh
Jimmy
my
Haslam.
god.
Yes, he still has a
Oh
job.
my god, brother. Nah, bro. Doc actually sucks, bro. I'm not even joking
He
with you, bro.
does.
He actually sucks.
But Ragu, you're
I like
absolutely right
Doc
about
Rivers.
the Kubiaks
I
and
like
the
Doc
Shanahans
Rivers.
running together. He's right because remember Gary Kubiak was the backup quarterback for John Elway when Mike Shanahan was there coaching the team and during those
I
Super Bowl
know
runs. So
this.
he know each other
They was
very
there.
well.
Kubiak and Elway was on the Broncos before Shanahan got there.
Yep. Yeah, Gary used to be his primary backup.
I don't trust the Kubiaks or the Shanahan. Or when it comes to the Raiders.
I don't know.
Yeah,
You've been very defensive over Shanahan as far as I can remember, dating back even 2-3 years ago.
Yeah, because if you
You know what? I be having to have these dialogues with
What the hell? Hold on.
The 49ers
hold on.
Jesus Christ.
All right,
Who's
go ahead, Rick.
fan is a 49ers fan. I didn't have to have this same conversation with him before. Like, come on, bro. Get off of the coach, bro. It's not Paul. It's not the coach. He even agrees now. Like, yeah, you know what? I be tripping. I looked at the stats today. Now, Shanahan's the one over there calling the plays.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, McCaffrey is a gifted player. And I was looking at his stats, comparing them against our guys. And, man, this dude, 100 catches, 300 and something times toting the rock. This is Shanahan finding a way to get his best player to football. You know,
There's a lot of coaches that
I
don't know
mean,
how to do that.
McCaffrey was. Let's not do that. C-Mac was like that in Carolina.
Okay, but it's a coach finding a way
had
to
another
get
MVP
the
year
ball
too,
to the best player.
Just ain't saying that.
That's
What's that?
there's coaches. Trust me, we know from experience that there are coaches out there that don't get the ball to their best player. They can't
Yes,
find
there
it,
is.
or they refuse to. That's what he's saying.
And look, when these
Coaches
dudes get
can't
away
do
from
it.
Shanahan, right? You know, they not. Debo didn't go to Washington, and you know, what y'all
Debo,
thinking
man,
about
Debo was damaged goods by the time he got to Washington. That's why. He was
he
already all
damaged
beat up
goods.
from the Niners.
Oh, he was all beat up. Or
because I will say
was he more than he ever was gonna be when he was a Niner? Think about it like that, bro.
Nigga, he literally had to tell them to slow down on using him as a back the way they were because they was beating up his body and he's effing receiver.
That's just because he wanted.
because they didn't have nobody else. They needed more help.
They had your boy Ayuk. What you mean? That was your boy. Remember?
I knew you was going there.
Agent told me to say that because the wide receiver
Sorry,
running back bracket.
sorry ass Ayuk.
That's a business thing.
Yeah, Ayuk gets in his own way.
Hey, tell him to stop using you as a running back. You're a wide receiver. We want to get paid as such. That's all that was.
Yeah, Ayuk gets in his own way. That's his biggest problem. If he get out of his damn way, he'll be all right.
Matter of fact,
it's too late for that. There is no.
If Debo stopped playing and just say, "Let me play tail," you probably got 2 good Pro Bowl years in.
So last question. Even though I can gauge what some of your answers were based on how this episode is going, but same question for Drake May. If he's able to make this happen in his his second year, third year,
second year.
If he's able to do this in his second year, where do y'all have him ranked amongst quarterbacks? He balls out in the Super Bowl and gets the win, especially against this defense that y'all talking about. What light do y'all put him in at that point?
Wait, what was the question?
Same question with Drake May.
Same as with Darnold. Like where do y'all rank him at if he's able to get this done in his second year? And probably going to finish as the runner-up for MVP.
Where you rank him at in the league right now?
Right now. What's the problem?
You serious?
I mean, I don't even put him. I don't even put him above Caleb.
Ooh.
Damn.
Whoa.
Hey man, I watched the game.
Wow.
I watched the game.
Wow.
He's not above Caleb. To me, I might, Jaden Daniels got hurt. So, I'm just thinking about the guys that he came into the league.
No, that's crazy.
No, it ain't.
No, it's not. It's not that crazy.
Number 18 to me.
You don't like Caleb Williams all because of that situation with C.J. Stroud during his rookie year, and then since then C.J. been garbage.
First of all, who said I didn't like Caleb?
About CJ.
You said it.
When did I say that?
CJ is due.
Brother, after that situation with C.J. Stroud, you was on the same show.
If I talked spit, hold on, Isaiah, you got something confused. If I talked spit at that moment regarding that situation and not liking how that specifically was handled, that doesn't mean I don't like the guy. I'm addressing that situation.
You literally said out of your own
what I said I didn't like
his downfall. You said you were praying on his downfall right after that.
No, that wasn't why I said that. When I ended up saying that spit, it was when he did the bullshit with the punter, talking about you gonna be on the bench a lot this season, and then turned around and the punter had more yards than him during that season. So you came in with a certain arrogance. You had all that help on offense, and then everybody's making excuses for you at the end of the season of why y'all won 5 games. That's what I was addressing. But that doesn't mean I don't like the nigga. I'm just giving my opinion on that situation. Now, as far as what Ragu just said, what I don't like about the conversation of Caleb over Drake May is he had 7 comeback wins this year, I guess, and that was never done before, some split like that. So you're going 3 quarters of playing either mediocre or garbage football, and then you play like Tom Brady in the 4th quarter, and I'm supposed to put you over the MVP runner-up.
Yes. Do you watch the games, nigga?
Tyrell.
That's some rhetoric you just said right there, bro. You didn't watch them New England games. Drake May was not balling like that. They was barely. Come on, bro. He didn't. To me, he's not the MVP. I hope the hell do not give him no MVP.
He's not getting MVP.
He did not ball like that.
It's going to Stafford.
He managed the games good enough. The team played well and had a good schedule where they were able to win. Tom Payton did kick the field goal in the first half in the playoff game, and here they are.
And they don't think
So what is it from Caleb that you're saying that you're saying is so much better than Drake May? That you saying you're watching?
Win ball games. I think Caleb flat out win ball games at the end. Period. Him. Like if it was him.
So it doesn't matter how they got there. They got the win.
I didn't see Drake May do that.
Drake May won 13 games, Ragu.
But I didn't see Drake May win any of those games coming down the stretch. Like, they gave Drake May the ball back with too much time. He's about to cook. Caleb, I saw.
So he gets more credit. Hold on. So he gets more credit for putting his team in a position where they have to do that versus Drake May not being in that position. You're holding that against them.
The team and the coaches put him in the position to win games, and he didn't fuck them off. Caleb went out and won games for his team.
So why he didn't do it last year?
Maybe they played
with the other coaching staff. So why he didn't do it with the coaching staff last year?
Coaching matters.
So why? I'm not understanding that. If coaching matters, but you're saying Drake May is kind of getting carried by the coaching staff, but Caleb, who had their whole staff revamped, and Caleb ends up winning 11 games, 12 games, and you're saying that didn't have as much to do with it, but only for Drake May's side.
What the coaches?
Yes.
No, I watched the games, bro. See, that's where you.
I watched Drake May too. Why do you keep saying I didn't watch the games? Drake May was on my fantasy team. I watched plenty of Patriots games.
I could tell how you talking. You didn't watch, bro. I could tell. I can tell.
That's not making sense. You're literally using the comebacks as the reason Caleb is better than Drake May when Drake May wasn't in that position, and then you're saying, it's because of the coaching staff. Caleb had a coaching staff revamp as well.
Caleb played against better teams.
He got Ben Johnson, who for the last 2 years then had no less than 14 games as a coordinator.
He had duels with better quarterbacks than Drake May did. Drake May
if that's your reason, then I give you that. But
easy, but the New England Patriots caught a nice schedule, bro.
Well, that's not our fault.
If that's your reason, then that's a fair assessment. I have nothing to say to that.
I'm not saying it's your fault, Drake. I'm just saying number 18 for Chicago is better than Drake May, in my opinion. And I'm just going off the guys that he got drafted in with, right? We can put him, I don't know how you guys feel about putting him above J5 because J5 was injured, but he obviously had a better year than him. He's not, better than the top guys in the league. So the jury is still out for me on Drake May, bro. I don't know where to put him yet. I don't know where to put him. Even if they do win, I still don't know. Now, if don't get me wrong, if he has the performance of a lifetime next Sunday night and they win, then okay, I might have to come on here and say, hey, okay, Drake May is fucking top 7 in the league, no question. But right now, I can't say that about him.
So he has to win. Is that what you're saying?
No, I ain't saying he got to win.
Yeah,
he
and that's kind of even unfair because Caleb ain't even there. But Drake got all this pressure, and he got to do all that.
And it's
that ain't fair.
But you're not gonna act like getting to the Super Bowl is like
Drake
May
fair.
did this, bro. You know what I'm saying? We're not gonna sit up here and act like Drake May carried the Patriots to the bowl. The shit didn't happen like that.
They done had all these trash quarterbacks over the last 3-4 years and ain't did spit. How can we not say it's not Drake May?
They played against Joe Flacco and that nigga for Miami. What was his name? Quarterbacks, we don't even know these guys.
Zach Ewers,
bro.
Talking about Zach Ewers.
This is who they beat. No, some other dude, right? The other Miami dude.
No, I thought he played against Ewers.
Quentin Ewers.
He did.
Quentin Ewers. Thank you. Sorry, I don't know why I call him Zach. Quentin Ewers.
He
Yeah.
The rookie.
I don't know why the fuck I called him Zach.
I'm just not even in the playoff game. He had a couple runs where he ran the ball for first, were his best plays, in my opinion. We'll see, man. We'll see. I might be hating on him a little bit.
Yeah, because you had a little disdain even last year when there were certain talks about Drake May and they wasn't winning, and you was like, why is everybody talking about Drake May like this, even before they have won anything? So, I don't know. Maybe that's still there with you a little bit.
I also recall telling him to not play hero on a bad team last year, too.
He did say that.
And he got the quarterback whisperer on his team. That's why he played better.
Yeah, hey, Josh McDaniels. Say what you want. Hey, Josh McDaniels as head coach.
Stephon Diggs, nigga. I'm talking about
you talking about him.
Everywhere he goes.
Yeah, that's true. Because look. I mean, hey, CJ Stroud his best season with.
Everywhere he goes, the quarterback balls out, and when he leaves, the quarterback. Everywhere he goes.
I don't know if I agree with that, bro.
Nigga, no, you can't disagree with that.
I think his rookie season was his best season so far. And Diggs wasn't there yet.
It wasn't.
There was that 1 year he had Stephon Diggs.
Diggs is like D-Hop, man. He make every quarterback look good.
I agree with that.
Diggs is the QB whisperer. He's the truth. They be saying them quarterback.
But I seen CJ turn receivers into names. So, but we ain't got to talk about CJ. That'll go into some other.
CJ Stroud? Because if we do talk about it, we got to talk about that playoff performance.
Yep.
Which one? Because he beat this guy's team right here in the playoffs first.
Man, you know which one I'm talking about. Come on, man.
Well, I know full well. I know full well. You not talking about CJ Stroud beat anybody this playoffs, boy.
CJ has never. Hold on.
Texans might have beat somebody.
And you get A+ on the group
CJ Stroud ain't doing.
I'm not talking about this year, Isaiah. I'm talking about his first season. His first season in the league. Where everybody was predicting Houston to get about 3 wins that season.
What's the backup that came in and won like 3 straight?
Y'all talking about this season.
General Mills.
Yeah. Anyway, all right. Talk about needing to play in the dome. If they don't play indoors, this guy he turns into he turns into like a backup.
I think CJ gonna shut everybody up.
I hope.
When is it gonna start? When is it gonna start?
The way he played out there in that cold, man. You know, and
I think he was. I think he
I
was.
bet
I think he was.
advocates
And I know
going.
Isaiah's gonna hate me saying this, but I do think he was battling some injuries this year. So I think going forward and him getting some of his receiving weapons back that was out this year, I think we'll see the CJ that we were seeing when he came in the league and said that was the best rookie season ever.
He's got
three divisional round exits.
Even with bro, he's gotten worse every year, bro. This is crazy, bro. His
offense has gotten worse damn near every year.
Man, I'm not hearing that, bro. I'm not hearing that, bro. Man, cut it out, man.
He lost. Look, he didn't have Mixon this season. Tank Dell been out. He lost Diggs. Like, you can't just, that ain't something you can just easily replace.
I hear you, man. They had the best defense in the league. That's why they got.
And that's why they won the games they did.
Look, and all CJ Stroud had to do was not crash the car into the median. All he had to do was lay
like, bro,
the steering wheel. That's all he had to do.
It's just every year. So in his rookie season, he threw for 4,000 yards, 23 touchdowns, 5 interceptions. The next year, they still go 10-7. He threw for 3,700 yards, 20 touchdowns, 12 interceptions. In his rookie season, he only played 15 games. That was when Tank Dell tore his ACL. Okay. Here and again, this year.
No Tank Dell again, and no Diggs now.
So you should be used to it. So you should be used to it. It's year 3.
He should be used to no running back and no receiver.
It's year 3. It's year 3. It's year 3. Cut it out.
All right.
Cut it out, man. All right.
What's his numbers like that?
He threw for 3,000 yards, 19 touchdowns, 8 interceptions. Let's go to the playoffs.
And that's not even
first year in the playoffs.
On top of it.
But
what about this year in the playoffs?
Hold on, because this the same man. Hold on. Because let it have been.
We all got certain guys that we gonna.
Thank you. Let it have been my guy out in Jax who put up them same.
Everybody
numbers.
has their guy.
He got something to say. He got so much to say. Now when my guy in 2023 put up 4,000 yards but 21 touchdowns.
Why are we talking about 2023?
No, because I'm just trying to keep a precedent here. I'm just trying to keep a standard here.
Why we can't talk about this season? What did you do this season? What you doing the playoffs this season? Why we can't talk about that?
He's an MVP candidate this season. You want to talk about what Jaguar did in the playoffs this season? Because I was just trying to go down to that.
And you said I have no shame. And you said I have no shame.
Why y'all bringing up old shit though?
So going 8-0. Going 8-0 your last games and having what was it 15-1 TD.
Why you ain't talking about defense to them? Then y'all also have like the most turnovers for half the damn season or some shit like that. Like why you ain't talking about that defense?
Am I the one? Hold on. You see how he like to jump from thing to thing to thing to thing to thing to thing?
Pause.
Did I say?
I didn't say nothing. That wasn't me, Isaiah. That was not me, bro. That was not me.
Like that one didn't even make sense. Anyways, as I was saying, the whole thing I was trying to make and set up was that when it's Trevor, man, he's garbage, man. Them stats ain't even that good, man. Them stats ain't even that good. But when it's CJ, them stats ain't that bad. Them stats pretty straight, man. Like he's doing what he needs to do so the team wins games. Do you hear yourself?
Isaiah, where is CJ's 5-win season? Please show me it. Show me CJ's 5-win season. Okay, conversation now. Conversation.
Show me when CJ. Show me when CJ had Urban Meyer as a head coach. Please show me that.
Hey, I can't help that he had the brother.
Show me when CJ's receivers have led the league in drops twice, like how Trevor's has. And he's in this season, he still had an MVP caliber season. But you crying about Tank Dell and Joe Mixon out.
Like even though Mark's number one, like Chubb didn't do what he was supposed to do.
Even though he has the number one defense in the league, sitting up there, getting him the football back. He's getting more possessions than most quarterbacks get in the league. Stop playing. Your boy, so let's go to playoff time. That first year, in that first game, you played very well. Over the course of 2 games, you had 449 yards, 3 touchdowns, 0 INTs. The next year, did a bit better with yardage in those 2 games, 527 yards, but 1 touchdown, 1 INT. This year, in 2 games, 462 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 5 interceptions.
His quarterback. We wasn't even talking about that.
Thanks to
I'm
Liam
talking about CJ. Those are CJ's numbers. Those are CJ's numbers.
But who are you contrasting it to?
My whole point is the reason why I brought up Trevor, they're in the same exact division, playing similar opponents. And then when they have similar stats, you sitting up here, oh, that's not that good. But when it's CJ, well, it's not that bad, mind you. Like, come on, man, stop playing with me, man. Stop playing with me, man.
William made a comeback. I mean, Trevor. We called him Trevor.
Yes, he did.
Trick or Trev.
And the thing about it is, CJ hasn't gone through nearly as many coordinators as Trevor has.
You got all the excuses in the world for that, man.
I just said that was the most impressive thing about what Darnold did this year was that he went from the coordinator. That's what. No, hold on, Ragu, because I just said this less than 20 minutes ago about Sam Darnold. I said it is a very impressive. I said he is top 10 because he went from one system in Minnesota and then went right over there to Seattle and replicated success. Now, I said I can't have him top 5 is because his numbers took a dip. Like with the TD and INTs. I said they did take a dip. Yeah, so I'm like, what are we talking about? I say that about every quarterback. You cannot just keep giving quarterbacks, just keep rolling in coordinators, keep rolling them in and out, head coaches, in and out, and think they're going to be successful. It's not going to happen. At least not often.
Are you ready to punch y'all Super Bowl tickets in? Time. It is time.
I'm listening.
We are not going to do Vegas edition, but for good measure, I am going to give you what what Vegas is saying, and then we can make our official picks with the score.
1-800-GAMBLER.
Isaiah,
how many points you got on this, man?
I was just about to say,
yet again,
bro, Isaiah.
I don't need to call 1-800-GAMBLER. I might place wild parlays, brother, but they only $5 a piece and $20 limit a week, brother. Week, brother.
Okay,
I done told you.
I thought, bro, when you posting the parlays, I'm thinking
you got people who do far more. They do far more than 20 a week on just one.
People that lost their houses, rent money.
If you about to sell your
kids, getting jacked by Santa Claus, all type of stuff.
Sell your car. You know,
brother, I haven't given up on anything in life that I was already doing before I started betting. Now, should I probably start betting because I'm just not hitting? Absolutely. But
I told you what we could do, Isaiah. You could make a bet, and I'll make the opposite, and it guarantees that one of us win.
Yeah, that's real funny. That's real funny.
I'm just saying.
Keep the money off of my stupidity. That's what you said.
It could go. It's 50-50. You doing the parlays? We could do a one-off. If we guarantee that one of us is going to win.
It ain't happening. It ain't happening, brother. It ain't happening.
All right, so we got the Seattle. Enough, this past Sunday with the AFC NFC Championship, brother. Basically, everything I thought was going to happen happened. The under hit. The point spreads. You didn't put the ticket in.
Heck no. Heck no.
Oh my gosh.
Let me. I guarantee you. Let me put the ticket in. We'd be having a Broncos Super Bowl against the Rams. With the Broncos.
I was going to say, put the ticket in now for my Rams to not make the Super Bowl next season. Do that.
No, I'm definitely putting it on them to make the Super Bowl.
Sea Chickens are favorited as of right now at 4.5. Obviously, that can change by another week and a half or so. But as of right now, the Sea Chickens are favorited at 4.5.
Sea Chickens.
See, it's funny. It's funny. You see how disrespectful he get every time a team or a player.
Nah, because they fans. Nah, I've been going through hell with their fans the past 2 weeks, so they deserve.
I mean, you should. You should. Because you be talking
F them
sports. See,
niggas.
you know
Hey,
how.
what did you say
See,
about
there
this
it
year?
goes.
Seattle gonna collapse
My
at one
phone,
point.
though. The thing is, we beat the Sea Chickens, right? I don't hear from nobody.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, we lose to them. I got my messenger going off, my text going off. Niggas is calling me all of a sudden.
Because they
All
watched the
of a damn
show.
sudden. I didn't even know this many Sea Chicken fans that existed.
That's what I was about to say.
Because
But if
look, they
that many
watched
people
all
up there,
grind. They watch all grind, and they kept hearing you say,
and you be
at
making
some
they
point
blood
it is
boil
going to
probably.
explode. At some point, the Sea Chickens are going to collapse, and they haven't collapsed so far. They haven't. That's why they calling you and texting you and say, hey, just like I was laughing at Philadelphia fans when I pissed off the city of Philadelphia. It's the same shit, man. Same shit. Philadelphia, y'all should listen to me next time, by the way.
What are we doing? I need y'all official Super Bowl pick for
Man, the Seahawks
February.
taking that, man.
What is it, 6th? Or February 8th, my bad.
It's
February
gonna be
8th
a
at
low
Levi
score.
Stadium.
It's going to be a low-scoring game. Everybody's going to think it's going to be a high-scoring game, but you have two defensive head coaches in Variable and Mike
Hold on,
McDonald.
Isaiah. If anybody's curious, the over is at 45.5.
That's far too high, bro.
Yeah, I think that's
It's not going to be.
This is going to be a defensive battle.
I'm sorry, you have two of the better defenses in the league, two defensive head coaches, and every time they think, oh, it's going to be a shootout in the Super Bowl, oh, it's going to be a shootout in the Super Bowl, it's usually not because of all the pregame stuff that goes on, the extra long halftime, stuff like that. So I think it's going to be a lower scoring game. I think it's going under the, what'd you say, 45 and a half, 46 and a half?
Yeah, I think it's going under.
Yeah, it's going under that. And got the Seahawks, but I do have the Patriots covering because I think the point spread was like 6 points. That's a bit high for a point spread, a whole touchdown. But I could be wrong.
What's the score?
I'm going Patriots 2017.
Damn, Dre. Nigga can't. That nigga said, I'm going to
Thank
get
you.
my spit in real quick.
My bad.
I'm going to go 17-13. Sam Darnold walk
Damn,
off
that low
touchdown
score?
to JSN. Yeah.
Well, Lloyd.
It's going to be
I think the over is going to get achieved. The script writer is going to be cooking with this. Seattle will run the ball at the 1 yard line. 31-28, Seattle. Watch, it's going to be 28-24, and Seattle going to have that ball on the goal line, and this time Seattle going to run the ball in. Watch how the script writers cook with this one.
So Kenneth Walker is going to win and get Super Bowl MVP. The one that Lynch should have got.
Yeah, pretty much.
See, now they just heard you watching all grind. Now they for sure going to throw that in the trash.
Oh, yeah, you're right. They do follow from burners.
So they're gonna go by your script, nigga, the non-believer script. Fuck out of here, boy.
Hey, you never know.
I see Ragu over there in deep thought, so I'll go next. It's tough for me, man. I think it's gonna be a much better game than people think. Like Isaiah said, two of the best defenses this season in general. Beating together. I do think it's going to be. I think we're going to have a defensive touchdown. I don't know from who, but it's going to be a defensive touchdown. Seattle still feels like they're riding on more momentum. But I'm gonna be a little biased. I'm sorry. I'm gonna go because this is what I'm rooting for. I'm gonna go Pats.
Is this professional or is this some emotional shit?
Ragu, if I was putting in a bet, which I might, it would go to the Pats, especially because they're the underdog. I'll go Pats 24-20. So I'm with Isaiah. I'll go under. Barely, but it go under. But I think it's gonna be some touchdowns scored though.
So 27-17.
Ooh,
Seattle. Just under.
that's high.
Just under.
It's the same score you had, Dre. Just in reverse.
20 to well,
No, he said
20 to 17.
Man.
So it's gonna be. This is what it looks like. They 20-17 game in the fourth. Sammy Darnold, Seattle down for a touchdown. They go up.
And then you turned off your PS5.
Still, this is heavy. All right.
I'm gonna take the over, man.
I just know that would be a great scenario for you. That's why I dealt with you.
I think they'll get over 45. I say 28-20, and I think Seattle will get it.
Like
And my
that
man
score.
Rashid will score either a kickoff or a punt return in this game. He's gonna be that player
in
to
the
look
Super
out
Bowl?
for. Yes.
Ooh. He made the All-Pro team, right? For
Yes.
special teams?
Yes, he did.
I think. Yes, he did.
I know he did last year. I don't know if he did this.
I think he made it this year.
Yeah, I think they'll get.
Speaking of him,
And what a turnaround for him. He went from the Aints to being in the Super Bowl.
Right. To be in the Super Bowl.
Same season.
How did that work out for her? That nigga win the Super Bowl and he be the hero too. He ain't looking y'all way, bro.
And I think
money talks, bro.
I feel you. I
remember Olave hopping on Twitter and tweeting some of the Sea Chickens players and telling them like, "Hey, like y'all got one over there, man. Like as soon as the trade happened, he told them that." So,
well,
that couldn't have been more of an understatement.
Kubiak was in New Orleans the year before, so Kubiak knew.
Right.
It's like he was in Seattle the year before, and he's gonna come to Vegas, and he's gonna know. Look, man, we ain't ran a kickback since Jacoby Ford in 2012. We need a guy.
No, Percy Harvin.
Nah,
The following year.
He talking about it for the Raiders. Tyrell.
Oh, Raiders? Jeez, it's been that long?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, yeah, that makes sense.
We've had a punt return since then, but not a kick return.
Sorry to bust your bubble, Ragu, but I got a longer drought. 2009 against Kansas City.
Kick return? Dang.
Yeah. Josh Cribbs. That was the last time we had one.
I don't know what's more pathetic. That y'all comparing all
I
this
knew it
long time. What the fuck? I'm like, God damn, that's pathetic, man.
Yeah, he returned two in that game. That was our last two.
It is pathetic. It is.
Any last thoughts on the 25-26 season? This is our last episode of the season.
Fuck the Patriots.
Episode
Fuck the
183.
Yeah,
Fuck
you
the
remember.
Patriots. Fuck Dre. Hope they don't get number 7.
F Bad Boys and staff record label and as a mother effing crew.
If they win, JC, I'm putting my vacation time in with you. I will not be on this motherfucker. Holla at me at the finals.
Me too.
Y'all ain't gonna pull up. Hold on. Y'all ain't gonna pull up for the recap.
We
gotta do the recap.
I'll pull up for that.
And then he's taking a vacation.
I'm not.
I'll pull up for the recap. Then I'm going to Cancun. All right. No. I'm sorry. I'm a Browns fan. We're going to Galveston. Sorry, we're going to Galveston. Browns fan.
On the real though, no. I'm gonna say this though. This was an incredible football season. Probably one of the best I've seen so far, especially playoff time. Like I've just makes me just love the game of the sport, man. So shout out to the NFL.
Who here was at the predictions recap, by the way? I know Cool. I think Ragu.
Yeah.
Dre, you wasn't there. Or no, Dre was. He said oh, this was the crew, ain't it? We missing Reek. That's who it was. We missing Reek. Reek was here.
Shout out to Reek.
Yeah.
I ain't seen him in a minute. Shout out to Reek.
Shout out to Reek. The Sea Chickens are about to win the Super Bowl at your damn stadium. So let that sink in.
Ain't that crazy that like the 49, early in the season they was all Niner bang bang gang 49er bang bang all that shit gang bang whatever the fuck.
The Sea Chickens are about to win the Super Bowl at the Levi's before y'all.
Crazy. Damn.
Shout out to my man Jay Will too, man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Keep your head up, Jay.
Yes, prayers out to him, man. Prayers out to everybody in Mississippi. Prayers out to everybody affected by this weather.
Yeah.
We wouldn't need prayers if Brett Favre wasn't stealing money.
You got a point there.
That's the reason why. That's the reason why.
Isaiah's right on that one, though.
Yeah, they can't help nobody else.
No, I'm sorry. No, hold on.
Brett Favre, Ted DiBiase Jr.
This narcissistic MF had the nerve to post a picture of him on Twitter in the snow game. You know, him playing a Green Bay Packers.
I see where this is going. I'm out this motherfucker.
Stay warm, people of Mississippi. Stay warm, people of Mississippi. You're a thief. You're a thief and a fraud.
Hey, you know what? You're and you know what's the sad part?
Better for my writers, and that's about it.
Yeah, you know what's the sad part? He gonna get away with that shit too. He gonna get away with it. The statute of limitations are running out, and they haven't charged him with anything yet. They're charging all his cohorts, but not him. He gonna get away with that shit. That's the sad part.
Favre, that's why he's getting away with it.
Dre, you missed a lot of holiday episodes, or I mean, you still got a game left, so it don't feel like the season over for you. But any last words?
Nobody give a fuck about his words, man.
You got honestly, the only thing
it's the last time, bro. Damn, it's about to be basketball soon.
You know I'm gonna be there for that too. You better not forget about me because it's basketball. I'm locked in on basketball. Don't forget about me. Don't be like, oh, now it's football over. Now the nosebleed section can't come over here. Nosebleed section talk about everything.
I mean, are you watching basketball, bro? You about to start, huh?
Yes, this is where the season's starting now.
They're tied for second in the East, baby. But I do want to bring up one thing. I had I was telling Mara I had a conversation with my mom yesterday, and she goes, despite the outcome, she goes, do you know how lucky you are to be a select few of fans that got to see Super Bowls when some fan bases don't even get a chance to see one? And I was like,
shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up, man.
Hey, sorry,
like with your whole chest. Shut the fuck up, bro.
Nope. Sorry.
Like, no, the fuck you did not just rub that shit in our face.
Man,
but no, the fuck you did not. Like, shut the fuck up, bro.
Hey, you'll get there one day.
Bethany.
I swear I'd be rooting for y'all to lose if you wasn't playing the Sea Chickens, because I hate both y'all niggas.
It's some bullshit.
And if you watch in New England, wait, hold that, Tyrell. If you watch in New England,
had to watch y'all niggas be trash and
go
back to
say, man. Thank y'all for tuning in. Make sure y'all continue to like, share, and hit that subscribe button. Let's take this to the furthest extent. That's episode 183 in the books. Last episode of the season. We will see y'all next week. We got our recap for the Super Bowl, and then we got our predictions recap. And then y'all know it's basketball time after that. Appreciate y'all. Isaiah, thank you, brother. I know you on the clock. I wish I had your job. Raider Ragu, appreciate you. From Rail coming from the nosebleeds. Dre,
128.
Shout out to Cool. No Big Deal Show. Make sure y'all check out my brothers too, man. They got a lot of content out there. They putting out some good spit, and they go more in depth of stuff that we didn't talk about here.
Keep going, Ragu.
We trust. Go Lakers. Go Dodgers. Go Sparks. Peace. See y'all later.
Pats and Celtics.
Flatline. Make a master plan. Watch it backfire. Burn it all down and collect the ashes. Build it back. Respect your passion.